escapes you with a sound. It's delineated. I waited at the station for an hour, but I won't make it. You take off on an updraft by each hour, and you overtake it. Every moment I see you on the rise, you're drawn across the sky. Now that ink has dried, and I can't tell you why. Oh, Mimi, can you tell me there's an issue? I've seen it clouded all around you. Why can't you tell me there's an issue you've seen before? Oh, Mimi, can you tell me there's an issue? I've seen it clouded all around you. Why can't you tell me there's an issue you've seen before? And I can't tell you why. Oh, I can't tell you why. Why you have to stay here on the ground? It's overrated. The cityscape parades you with a sound. It's delineated. No one here has even learned your name, but they all claim that they saw you land and ran to do the same, but they won't make it. Every moment I see you on the rise, you're drawn across the sky. Now that ink has dried, and I can't tell you why. Oh, Mimi, can you tell me there's an issue? I've seen it clouded all around you. Why can't you tell me there's an issue you've seen before? Oh, Mimi, can you tell me there's an issue? I've seen it clouded all around you.
Hello, everyone. How are we doing today? How is everyone feeling in chat? How's it going? I'm feeling pretty good. I would like to take this moment to say hi. Good to see you. Sorry about the short stream yesterday. For those of you who saw on Discord, my medication, is out, so we're having a little bit of trouble, but it was expedited, so I'm getting it Friday. But how is everyone? Hopefully your day is going fantastic. Let's see who we got in chat. Flash, of course. You got Keo taking first and second.
Don't you notice how I get quiet when
What
there's
good
no
music.
one
What a good start to stream music. Annie Pandy, welcome in. How you doing? Axo Vamps. Don't you go biting no one's neck there, Vamps. How you doing? You're doing good? Excellent. I'm glad. We got Max Santa. So wait, is that like Santa on like max energy, or like what does that mean specifically? How you doing? And yoinky sploinky. Glad to hear from you, big man. I'm glad that you're in chat. Welcome. How are you doing? Literally always your health is more important than stream. Yeah, but like streaming's fun though. And I don't need a lecture from Yukio, Miss Stay Up All Night. I saw that chat. Happy and full of energy. Hope you're feeling better. I'm doing awesome, Annie. Glad you're coming back. Good song choice. They're so good. Sick background. Well, there might be a hint in the background as to what we're practicing today. Not really sure. Oh no, an identity crisis. First time in chat and already breaking down. Welcome in, Santa. Do my job as a bad influence, Flash Fox. I couldn't ask any more from you. You being a bad influence is what the chat needs. I'm too kind. The chat needs you as a foil. Rate God of War Ragnarok. I haven't played it. I did watch Jack play it, Jacksepticeye, and I thought it was absolutely fantastic. Plus, I stan chubby Thor. I love it. TikTok told me to come say hi. Well, Gaming Totem, I'm glad you're here. Thanks for saying hi. So I'm assuming you found me versus Carb's video. Absolutely generous dude. Not gonna lie, I come for puppies. I'm happy to be here anyway. Well, we do have puppies here. We got puppies. Hi, Siren. Welcome to chat. What brought you here aside from the puppies? Followed yesterday from the big guy. Yeah, Carve is amazing. Sent me a lot of very kind people, and I'm glad to have you here. So, since we have a bunch of new people, I'll explain a little bit about what we do here. I am Madigan. You can call me. We just listened to this song. Excuse you. Playlist. We just listened to that one. How am I supposed to introduce myself to some samey old music? You know what we should put on, chat? I know exactly what we should put on. And then he waits for YouTube to load awkwardly. Ah, there we are. Count what you have now. Don't count what you don't have. Lamb, I'm doing fantastic. So, my name is Madigan. You can call me Maddie. I am a live streamer / voice actor. How the streams go here, our first 20-30 minutes is hanging out and doing voiceover practice. After that, we transition to playing video games, and we're playing Final Fantasy XIV after. As you may see from my background, the theme of today is going to be God of War, one of my all-time favorite games. I remember playing the original PlayStation 2 version back when I was a young lad, back when I was far too young to have the sex scene on the boat. Playing God of War on the living room TV on the shared PlayStation. That's how old I am. But yeah, Lamb, welcome in. Can you voice act Kratos? Well, maybe. We'll be hearing a little bit of that. Building adds to the tension, right? I'm sick and I'm feeling really nice right now. Vamps, all I can do is provide a nice warm place for you to chill and relax. Hopefully that'll make you feel a little better. You're a very good voice actor. I try to be, Lamb. I try to be. So, we're going to do our official YouTube intro. So, if you would like to get a high YouTube in chat, maybe make fun of them for not being here live, kind of cringe. All right. Let's get this voice actor thing going. Ever play Fortnite? I have not. I'm not a very big shooter guy. Like I said, we have to get back to work. No problem, Max. Thank you for stopping by. Hey, y'all. My name is Madigan. You can call me Maddie. And today, we are voice acting God of War, one of my favorite all-time franchises, and I get to bring some voices to it. Now, under no circumstances do I think mine may be better. Christopher Judge as Kratos. Superb. But I'd like to give my rendition on some of them, so hopefully you enjoy. YouTube should come over to Twitch. Exactly. So if you may not have been here before, what we do is we toss on a video of the game, and we bring up the wheel. What we do is we spin the wheel, and whatever emotion we get, we have to perform the quote in. And our first is going to be... I'm not doing jealous. I'm hiding jealous. We keep getting it. Determined. I like determined a lot better. Legend X. Hello, brother. Hello to you. Wheel of Doom. It feels like that sometimes. The best voice actor for animation, TV, or movie. I'm very, very partial to Matthew Mercer. It's kind of like a, I don't know, a safe answer. It's everyone loves Matt Mercer. See on TikTok, how am I doing? I'm doing excellent. And as everyone likes Kratos, we'll perform Kratos first, as determined. And, oh, did he do it again? Did he do prep work again, chat? Did he maybe get a photo of Kratos to put on screen while he's performing? Alright, where's Kratos' lines? There we go. Crispin Freeman. Clean? Nah, I'm dirty. I'm real dirty. Boy. So, once again, Christopher Judge, there's no way I can compare to him, but I will do my best to do a nice Kratos impression. And we'll be doing it as determined. Let me get my voice. I need to get it. I need to practice getting it deeper. Boy. I came to these lands to escape my past, to start a new life. I can hide no longer. I do not want this war. We have suffered enough. Prophecy did not lead us here, nor will it win us this battle. Wars are won by those who are willing to sacrifice everything. If that is the cost of vengeance, so be it. I think that's about maybe as deep as my voice can go. Hey, you know, maybe if I got sick, I could go a little deeper, but... Is that why YouTube videos came out 2 seconds before the stream came on? Or was that on purpose? On purpose, Flash. Gonna do Ben 10 or Avatar: The Last Airbender. I don't do a lot of voice requests. We do have a point redeem to request it, though. So if you stay in chat and get 500 points, you can request one. No respect, but he's the ancestor of Mr. Clean. I don't know. I think Mr. Clean may be as strong as Kratos. Who knows? All right, I'm gonna try Kratos one more time, but less deep. I want to do a more personal version of it. I came here to these lands to escape my past, to start a new life. I can hide no longer. I do not want this war. We've suffered enough. Prophecy did not lead us here, nor will it win us this battle. Wars are won by those who are willing to sacrifice everything. If that is the cost of vengeance, then so be it. Kratos versus Mr. Clean, new epic rap battles of history. Every time I hear my man do boy. So good. Arthur Morgan, is that you? I got TB, sister. I got it by beating a man for a couple of bucks. How to get more points? You just watch Legends. I mean, technically, if you subscribe, you get more points. However, you don't have to subscribe to get points. Southern Kratos. The down south Kratos. Moving to Greek god has a southern US accent. I feel like that's just, we gotta Americanize everything, right, Keo? Everything is America. We're gonna do another quote from God of War, and our wheel will let us read it as... Perky? Perky? Perky, peppy, get it up in the air. Little bit shortcut off the words. Being a little bit perky today, chat. Get a little bit of up in the throat, a little bit of maybe a little bit of a feminine style to it. And we're gonna read. Let's read Thor as Perky. Let's get Kratos off the screen. Hey, share some screen time, Kratos. We're putting Thor up. There he is. There's the chubby daddy. Ugh. Kratos chugging sweet tea and breaking someone's skull. Yeah, after that, he relaxes with a nice slice of apple pie. We're gonna read Thor as Perky. Was it luck? Did my sons die to blind fucking luck? Dumbass. You think you can come here, become a daddy, get a clean slate? That ain't how this works. You're a destroyer, like me. Oh no. I say when we're done, I'm not leaving till I see the real you. Get up. Get up, get down with the sickness. I love reading characters that are definitely not suited for the emotion. It's so much fun. In not many words, fuck Thor. Yeah, he's the bad dad. Was it luck? Did my sons die to a blind fucking luck? Dumbass. You think you can come here, become a daddy, get a clean slate? That ain't how it works. You're a destroyer like me. Oh no. I say when we're done, I'm not leaving till I see the real you. Get up. Get down with the sickness. It's like a flamboyant evil Thor. That just sounds like a better remake. I don't know. We're going to read another one from our voiceover library. For those of you who may not know, I am in formal training with a voice actor agency, and they provided me with a list of scripts that they want me to practice on. I will be spitting for that. He's a potty mouth. He does. He swears more than I do. Got the platinum trophy for the... Ooh, Flash. Certified gamer alert. That's how you know I like something. That includes all the bonus content like the Valkyries, right? Relieved. So when you want to do relieved, chat, What do you picture when you picture relieved? Relaxed. Lean back. Something was making you tense, and then now it's gone, and you're relieved. Exhale. And what we're reading is something called... what do we got? Carnival, from our voiceover script library. We're going to read it relieved. Chill surfer guy? Yeah. Chill surfer guy. Blue Space, how you doing? How's your day going? Relaxed. Welcome to the joy and excitement of Carnival. You have never experienced anything like it before, dude. Where else could you find a week of dancing, music, food, parades, exotic costumes, and non-stop partying? Visit Rio de Janeiro or Sao Paulo for our world-famous parades at the Sambodromo? The Sambodromo, or travel to... How are they going to hit me with so many different words? Or Pernambuco to see the world-famous Galo de Madrugada. Whether you taste swings more samba or axe, you can get your groove on all through the night. Come and see what Carnival is all about. It's more than just a party. We're about to go grocery shopping. All right, Blue Space, when you go out, can you pick me up a bag of chicken tenders, a bag of French fries, and some barbecue sauce? I'm about to have a freezer dinner is what they call it. Oh, Thor's in the way? No! I was so cool, and then I forgot about Thor. You see, chat, we implement new technologies, and then they immediately fail us when we're dumb. Thor just wanted to go to Carnival. Feels like vacation. Ferengen, how you doing? Or actually, you know what? I think Peach. Maybe I'll call you Peach. It's a little cuter. What's up, Peach? Welcome to stream. How are you doing? But let's get out of the voiceover library. Let's go back to God of War. I'm feeling trigger happy for the God of War speech. Arrogant. Ooh, you're not done. You're special. Vamps, I'm special? Really? Oh, thanks. I'm good, and you? I'm doing fantastic. I'm assuming you found me from TikTok? How'd you come on over here? Sometimes people speak languages that aren't English and proper nouns stay in those languages. Yes. Uber, what's up, my dude? Welcome in. Sorry, dude, I use non-gendered. I think I know who I want to read as arrogant. I think I want to read Odin as arrogant. And let's get him up on screen. Pop. There he is. Look at him. Can't hear the moment since my speaker's broken? No! We're all special. I read it in the book, everybody poops. Not me. Younky Spelunky, I'm so special that I never poop. Just like girls. When I think arrogant, I think a little bit snobby, up in the nose, a little snooty. But I'm gonna try to read a different kind of arrogant. Maybe like an arrogant villain, up in the chest. What do you think you know of godhood? In your lifetime, has anyone ever worshipped you, ever prayed to you? Can you even imagine that kind of love? No! You don't care about anything beyond yourself, beyond the monster who kills without cause. But I want to read him as an old man, too. I think Odin being kind of like an arrogant old man might be kind of cool sounding. Little bit older, little bit wiser, maybe. What do you think you know of godhood? In your lifetime, has anyone ever worshipped you, ever prayed to you? Can you imagine that kind of love? No, you don't care about anything beyond yourself, beyond the monster who kills without cause. Choo choo choo. Just a thought I had, but would a good neutral evil dice roll also help with practice? I'm not sure, Pseudo. Could you DM it to me so I could maybe think more about it? In that line, I'm surprised they didn't make it to where Kratos counter with my soldiers worship me. Ooh, Devin, that's a good point. Because they did worship him. And also, the ending of the first God of War, I don't think they figured they were going to make sequels, because they're like, and then he ruled through all time, and everyone in all the wars worshipped him, and they showed like gunfights and stuff. And then they're kind of like, well, wait a minute, we want a sequel, so. Around these parts, we pray to old men, they become primals. True, Flash Fox. Give them too much devotion. I am going to do 2 more. We'll do 1 more from my script library, and then we'll do 1 more God of War quote. Romantic? Chad, I'm gonna riz you up. Primals, the fuck is this Final Fantasy 14? Tricks on you, Devin. We are a Final Fantasy 14 stream. I lured you in with voice acting. And then once this is done, we're gonna play 14. And I'm gonna voice act the heck out of it. But chat, you ready to get rizzed up? Ready to... I'm too old to say this. Ready to stick your gat out for the Rizzler? And we're going to read from our script library, Frontier Town. And we're going to read it romantic. Do Kratos rizzing up Freya? Boy, Freya, I've noticed you're a little bit sexy today. I don't normally comment on women, but I think you're just too fine. I know I killed your son. But come on, he wanted to die. Hi there, you've reached Frontier Town. We're all out on the prairie right now. Taking care of a homestead is hard work, but we'd love to have you over for a spell. Next month, we'll be hosting our 14th annual Prairie Festival. The ladies have been putting aside pickles and preserves for weeks, and the men have gathered together everything we need to have a great big family festival, reenacting life out on the prairie. Now, Ma tells me the newfangled thing will take a message I can hear later if you just leave us a message after the beep. If you'd like to make reservations to sleep in one of our new luxury bunkhouses or rent a cabin, just tell us that in a message and we'll get back to you. Thanks a lot for calling. Oh, hey, honey, how you doing? Why do I get Ram Ranch energy from that voice? I don't know, Devin. I think that's maybe a question you need to introspect on. Never mind, please stop. You can't stop me, Yonki. Hey, Chofan, peeking in, having just got planted in the ground in tabletop. Oh, no. Hopefully not a TPK. About to ram my... Spelunky. But we are on our last God of War quote. And we're going to read as... We already did Arrogant. Crazed. Ooh, takes 9 damage. Me looking at 8 max HP. Hey, at least you didn't take 18. You'd be just flat out dead. You can hear now? Welcome, Uber. Welcome to the stream. And our last quote, ironically, is going to be from Freya. And we're going to read as crazed. Everything probably fits a little bit. I will rain down every agony, every violation imaginable upon you. I will parade your cold body from every corner of every realm and feed your soul to the vilest filth in hell. That's my promise. Whoa, chill, lady. I just killed your son. Come on. You gotta go? Oh, welcome in and goodbye at the same time, Uber. If you come back later, I'll say hello again. Guess you can do the tone Freya had at the start of Ragnarok. I mean, she was pretty intense, I'm not gonna lie. Kratos! Just screaming. I feel like my mic would peak for how loud she was screaming. But now, okay. Chat, you ever get in trouble with your mother or a female authority figure, and they get that low angry voice and they give you the stare. This one, I will rain down every agony, every violation imaginable upon you. I will raid your cold body from every corner of every realm and feed your soul to the vilest filth in hell. That is my promise. You know, like that. Benefits of having a dead mom. Okay, pros and cons. Hey, that goes in the pro checklist. But Mom, the PS5 is mine. I don't want to share. All right, chat. We've reached the end of the voiceover practice video. Everyone get your buy YouTubes in chat. Make fun of them for missing the whole practice session. And then we'll get started on playing some Final Fantasy. So let's get it going. Let's get it going. Little drink of water. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, like and subscribe. It means more than you can think. Additionally, I have a link to my Patreon in the description if you want to support me in doing this full time. Mental break. I am live every day at 1 p.m. EST over on twitch.tv/MadiganVA. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you have a lovely day. Goodbye, y'all. YouTube, if YouTube, this guy YouTube, exactly. So many YouTubes. Who's YouTube? You're a YouTube. I feel like that was a pretty good practice session today. I had a lot of fun with that one.
2, 3, and 4.
Count what you have now. Don't count what you don't have. Did y'all have a favorite voice that I did today? Love the commentary. Keep it going, man. Oh, don't you worry about that, Yoinky. I think I made like 7 shorts today that are coming up across the rest of the day, and I'm feeling pretty productive. But we are not done with stream, everyone. We've done our voiceover practice, but now we're playing Final Fantasy XIV. If you haven't played it before, don't worry. The story's not too crazy, and you get to hear me do all of their voices. So you get to see even more voiceover practice, but not the official kind. Had to go pick up some pizza. Flashbox, what'd you get? What'd you get? Come on. I have to know. Favorite Southern Kratos? Southern Kratos. I would have my hair down and headbanging today, chat, but it is terrible. I'm having the worst hair day. You ever get up and you just look at yourself and go, ugh, why do you look like that, swamp person? I don't think it's gonna be TPK yet. We take that. We take that, Chopin. It's one of those scripted deaths where you have to die for the story, right? Every morning, hey, self-deprecation, Vance. I'm with ya. For those of you who weren't here last time, the story is that we were part of an organization that's dealing with giant monster threats. And we are working against a group of people that are basically trying to unleash them on the world. And our base was raided and a lot of our people were killed. We've now just discovered this guy named Sid, who's a mechanic, who's going to help us build an airship to help fight against the monsters. If you have any questions, anything comes up that you don't understand, feel free to ask. And goddamn, what are these shorts? What is my character wearing? He's like sexy boy on top, like little lederhosen boy on bottom. What? Maybe I rolled minimum damage? Yeah. So are you mid-session while listening to me right now, Chopin? Nelope, welcome in. Thank you for the follow. How are you? Are you still in Realm Reborn? Is this an alt? Is it an alt? I didn't play for probably 3 months. I got caught up to most of the way through Endwalker postgame, but I had to take 3 months off for my health. And now, since I came back, I kind of wanted to play the story again, especially because I'm learning to play on the controller. But yeah, you don't have to worry about spoilers. I am hundreds of hours into this game. Mid-session, damn. Chopin dipping out to be like, ooh, what's my favorite streamer doing?
But a curious twist of fate that Master Sid Garland would last be found within our church. It defies imagination.
Oh yeah, Lich, quick question. What do you play in Final Fantasy? That had out my friend, I'll be back later. Definitely Vance, thank you for stopping by. Maddie got through 6.4-ish on main. Thank you, Kia.
I beg your pardon, Talael. You wish to find his airship, yes? I know not how much truth there is to it, but there is a tale known as the final flight of the Enterprise.
Wait a minute, the Enterprise? I forgot that it was a reference to Star Trek, brain blank. What do you in character would you play? UFC playing games? I love young Kratos. Playing badminton? Oh, what character in video games do I want to see do a sport? Good question. I want to see Sora play lacrosse, just because I think it would be absolutely ridiculous. Sir Deli, welcome! How are you doing today? Get him to wheel if it helps? Thanks, Pseudo. I appreciate that.
If true, the airship would have passed through the North Shroud, likely over the Fallground Float, the closest settlement to Corthus. Mayhap the Serpent Station they have records of the event that transpired that day.
Kratos and rugby? Oh my god. That is decimation. Some pretty hopeful sounding lacrosse. Sora would just be flying through the air and everyone would just be waiting. I'm good, bro. How about me? I'm doing pretty goddamn good today. Just get back from work? Well, hell, good time to relax then. Chill out and listen to your favorite streamer. Your favorite streamer is me? Oh my gosh. I have the Aetheryte. That makes me feel so happy. Professor, how you doing today? How your studies been, Professor? Any thesis you want to share? That is quite the name that you just... Womb Invader. Thank you for the follow. Hey, don't you be invading my womb. Just open a beer, just crack it open. Imagine Kratos raging in game. The ref in shambles. He's like, Mr. Kratos, you are out. I'm sorry. I ran right past it. Request a voice. What am I doing, Annie? Do you have a quote for me to read? Oh. The Lich Fall. Oh, you want me to do it from yesterday? Okay. I'll do my best Lich. You are alone. You are alone, child. There is only darkness for you, and only death for your people. These ancients are just the beginning. I will command a great and terrible army, and we will sail to 1 billion worlds. We will sail until every light has been extinguished. You are strong, child, but I am beyond strength. I am the end, and I have come for you, Finn. I think that was pretty good. I felt pretty proud of that one. SpongeBob but Lich.
Can't really do a SpongeBob voice. This is the closest I can really get.
Chills, awesome job. Thank you. You're unbanned? You were banned? Why were you banned, Darubi? Wait, you're Uber. What? How'd you get banned? Or wait, your Twitch account was banned, so you were using Uber, but this is your main, and it's unbanned. Am I understanding that now? Is there aught I can assist you with, sir? The Enterprise? You speak of Master Garland's ship. Aye, I needn't refer to records. Know that the airship was sighted overhead 5 years ago, clearly bound for Corthus. What became of it after that, I cannot say. If you wish to know more, pray speak with Gortport at Florentil Spire. Jesus, the words. He was on duty that day and saw it with his own eyes. I'm unsure of what it is you hope to accomplish, though. Even should you locate the ship, you would need you need a man of Master Garland's caliber to fly it. I hear tell the machinery is fiendishly complex. I mean, is this in I got banned here or what? Oh. Well, what would you prefer I refer to you as? Do you want me to still use Under, or do you want to use Ruby? Regardless, you're getting a nickname. Everyone in my chat gets a nickname. Is the music volume okay, y'all? You have come in search of Vault. Then well met, for you have found him. Indeed, I have served as a whaler for many years, since before the great snows came to Corthus. What exactly is this about? Ah, the final flight of the Enterprise. I do indeed remember that day. Ooh, Ruby, yep, the auto Twitch mod probably got you. Just grab you by the nose. It's like, ooh. Call me Ruby, that'll work. Welcome, Ruby. 'Twas on the eve of the Battle of Cartano, nigh on 5 years ago. I held the spire. You know what I want to listen to, actually? Let's listen to some city pop. Then all of a sudden, the most fantastic airship I'd ever seen splits the sky overhead. I could only watch in shock as it disappeared over the mountains to the northwest. If the Enterprise wasn't destroyed during the calamity, I'd wager it's still somewhere in Corthus. The astrologians at the observatorium may have records which could help, but to obtain them, you need to deal with the Ishgardians who control the region. I wouldn't expect much, though. The high houses have long been concerned with their own affairs above all else. When Alamud descended, they took shelter behind their gates, and even now they have little regard for the plight of other nations. Nevertheless, they may deign to assist you should you prove yourself useful. Consider providing your services to the soldiers who guard the observatorium. Though they may refuse you at first, I have little doubt they would accept aid freely offered. Oh, that was a little early. Stay with me. Oh, stay with me. Wait, do I remember right? This doesn't have a freaking aetheryte. I forgot that this zone has one aetheryte in like the worst location. God, Aroma Born, man. Best Ishgardian coming up soon. It won't hurt when I see him. The shit posting mod. I feel like most of my mods are shit posters. I feel like shit posters flock to me and then I mod them. I don't know. Is that a problem? Excuse me. Can you repeat that? You wish to offer your services to House Durandar? And what, pray tell, do you wish to receive in exchange? How absurd. As if we would permit an outsider to peruse the records of the observatorium. No problem, Ruby. You did threaten to mob me at one point. I did threaten it, Kyo. I think offering and threatening are two very different things. I don't know. Do not mistake our courtesy for friendliness. The Holy See of Ishgard may allow foreigners to travel freely within these lands. We do not intend to offer succor to strangers. But I'm not a stranger. If you let me hang out with you, we can be friends. Ooh-woo. Hey, look at that. I transferred one deep V for another. Hell yeah. Oh. The descending axolotl. The intimidation tactic. Hello and have mercy. Are you still here? You may take shelter within our walls if you insist, but do not distract me while I'm on duty. We're stretched thin as it is. And where in the hell's is that knight I sent out on patrol? He should have returned ages ago. Huh. Perhaps I have a use for you, after all. If you still wish to aid us, search the wilds for the west for the missing man. You'll know him by his uniform, that of House Durandare, as is mine. I bet, like, 30% of my favorite characters aren't going to come from this zone. What pet would you wish you have? No laws or restrictions? I mean, honestly, I'm kind of happy with what I have. I have my puppy and I have my kitten. I don't really feel like I need another one. I've never been, like, that much of a desire of exotic pets. Especially because a lot of them shouldn't be kept as pets, like monkeys. But if I'm being, like, let's just assume that there's no, ramifications for it. If we just assume that, you know, we're in a perfect world. Maybe a fox, just because they're like cute dogs. Clones of my pets? Nah, I don't know. I just kind of like them the way they are. And once they're gone, they're going to be gone. And that'll make room for another pet to be in my life. I have weird thoughts on these kind of things. Dragon be cool. I wasn't even thinking fantasy. Damn it, Andy Pandy, you're so right. You're so right. I was just like, oh yeah, real world things. I could have asked for a dragon. Can I take my offer back? I want to take my offer back and say what Andy said. Dragon.
If it wasn't for you, sir, I reckon they would have finished me off. Despicable dragon-loving bastards. Death was a mercy they didn't deserve. I prayed the rumors were mistaken, but this confirms the worst. I must immediately inform my superiors that the heretics are operating within this region. Fare thee well, my friend.
Gollum as a pet? I don't know. I don't want my finger bitten off. Lord of the Rings spoilers. Oh no, they're dragon fuckers. Hey, I never said I was a scaly. Don't be putting words in my mouth. Where's Yssail when you need her? Hey yo. I didn't read that fanfic, Kyo. I must say, I didn't actually expect you to find my knight, much less rescue him. I see I may have prematured my judgment, sir. We are a proud people, beholden to tradition. That does not mean we are without humility. I shall instruct the astrologers to entertain your request. However, understand that it is ultimately their decision whether or not you may peruse their records. Pray proceed to the observatorium and introduce yourself to Edmel. Eddie Menamaven. Church bad because they won't let you fuck dragons? Well, I mean, then church is bad. Hey, I ain't a religious man, and that's why. The gentlemen come in search of the airship. This is highly unorthodox. Whatever could Sir Ludovic be thinking? Anybody else hate math? Yo, we hate math in this chat. Math is the worst. I only did one math course in college because I didn't need it for my major. Any words you dislike saying or are gross for me moist? The only words that really bother me is like really gross ones. What do I even say? I don't usually have a problem saying most things as long as they are not, you know, racist or sexist or that kind of thing. But, I don't think so. Do you have any, Yoinky? A slime pet? Oh, a little slime I can put it on my head. To be fair, wouldn't support the church if if that was their ultimate stance. True. What major? I have 2 majors. I majored in both psychology and in English. chemistry is the end of me. I didn't have to take chemistry in college. Pure math with the physics. Yo, Jesus. It is true that we maintain meticulous records that stretch back generations. However, because this information is used to chart Dravinian activity, access is strictly controlled. One can never be too careful with heretics and their sympathizers lurking about. If you would persist in your inquiries, pray seek an audience with the chief astrologian, Horlemont up above. Excuse me. The only math course I had to take in school was a statistics class, but they had a specific statistics class for psychology majors, so it was just an easier stats. Favorite non-swear insult? Honestly, dork. I use dork, but I usually say it in like a term of endearment kind of way, but it's usually like when someone's being silly or dumb slightly, but in a cute way, I just call them dork. What's the word you do like? I love the word hippocomonstro-sequipilidophobia. I definitely got that one right, Leardu, and you can't correct me. Welcome into chat. I think superfluous is my favorite word. I like using it a lot. Wanted to do psychology, but right now college is a scam. It is. It is. Pretty much the best thing you could do is go to a trade school or coding and like tech business stuff, like engineering.
No, absolutely not. Have you any inkling what it is you ask?
Well, welcome to chat, though, Leader. How are you feeling today?
Were our records to fall into the wrong hands, it could change the course of a war which has raged for generations. I speak not of some mere spat between southern nations. Ours is a holy crusade, and we are the arbiters of Halone's will. I would not put our great nation at risk, certainly not to help a foreigner locate a missing airship of all things.
Great, thank you for asking. What brought you in today? I have a book of interesting words. Like just words and their definitions, kind of like a word a day kind of thing, or trying to make my job to pay for my bachelor's. Wish me luck. I mean, hey, bullshit also works. I mean, as long as it's related to your job and they offer assistance, I can't see why they wouldn't. What's my cat's name? Her name is Shar, S-H-A-R. Is she behind me? No. She is a little black kitty cat, about 7 months old, and named after a dark goddess in Dungeons & Dragons. Pretty much all of tech stuff is invested in venture capitalism tech bros. True. I was more thinking of, like, engineering tech. Like, my best friend works doing wafer fab. Like, he helps do maintenance on machines that produce, like, microchips, and he makes some pretty good money. Dictionary of Obscure Sorrows. That's really cool, Professor, honestly. Holy Crusaders, Batman!
Pardon the intrusion, Forlemont. I wish to speak with you regarding the recent, Oh, I did not realize you had a guest.
Inquisitor Gyame, you honor us with your presence, sir. The gentleman was just leaving.
He's fat and named Fitz? Professor, we have a Discord. You should put a picture of the kitty cat in the pets section. Put a link in chat there.
Ah, you must be the one who rescued House Durandar's knight from those heretics. Doubtless they feel indebted to you. I am told you seek an airship last seen in Corthus 5 years ago, yes? You come to us at an inconvenient time. Much has changed in the intervening years, and little for the better. While I wish you the best of luck in your search, I also strongly advise caution. The snows can come quickly in Corthus. One moment you may feel as though you have a firm grasp on your surroundings, safe and secure in your knowledge, and the next you may find yourself in a wholly unfamiliar situation, blind to the dangers hidden by the blizzard. It would be wise for you to focus on a single landmark whilst traveling. Do not give into temptation and deviate from your course.
Hi, you sound cool. Can you say something with a British accent? With a British accent? Which kind of British accent, genius? Welcome in! I'm assuming you play chess? How are you doing today? And don't worry, I do a lot of British accents on stream.
I was not aware that House Durandare is in that fashion. Thank you, sir. Nevertheless, my decision stands. I cannot give you what you seek. Boring. I feel like it's almost like they're giving me more quests to pad out the game length. But they couldn't be doing that. You there, sir. I cannot help but overhear your conversation with the chief Estrogen. There may be a way I can assist you, but require that you perform for me a favor in exchange.
Your accents are really good. Thank you, Leardu. I've been working to refine them. Refined? Refine.
He can speak good. He speaks real good.
There may be a way I can assist you, but it would require that you perform for me a favor in exchange. An associate of mine is yet to return from his expedition to the cliffs east of the observatorium. He was adamant that he could conduct his observations alone, despite the presence of the Ixal in the vicinity. You would seek out this astrologian and confirm that he is well. Be a great comfort to me.
I love exchanging favors. Ooh la la. Say no more.
Ugh, my legs!
Or I guess my Chocobo's legs.
What kind of favors we talking about, Flash Fox?
Well, as always, there is a bounty. The first 5 subs gifted today will get me to put on my kitty cat ears. Additionally, we're working towards our goal, where once we reach 200 subs, I'll be able to multi-stream on multiple different platforms like Twitch, YouTube, and TikTok. Kens, thank you for the follow. It's a variant of the French equivalent of William.
Oh. So does it.
Oh, I need to kill you. Hey man, sorry, you got a special mark over your head. You're gonna have to die. I don't make the rules, the video game designers do. What am I supposed to do when it's just free XP sitting there? You're on TikTok, bro? You so cool? No, you are, Ken. Welcome into chat. How you doing? Is this one of your first time doing a Twitch stream, or how goes it? All types of favors. Ooh woo, Flash Fox. No, I did not want to shoot this person. I have to go. My lunch break is over, but your stream is really entertaining. Hope you catch the next one. Thank you, Leardu. I stream every day at 1 p.m., so I'll be going live same time next day. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day, though. Chess Genius, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it, dude.
What a relief to see someone other than the goddamn Birdman. I thought I could finish my work whilst the Ixal were away, but they returned far quicker than I anticipated. It was all I could do to hide and hope they might leave again before I froze to... Wait, who are you? You're not one of our knights? A man of House Durandare cannot be seen in the company of an unbeliever. Good day to you, sir.
Asshole. Watching you from, is it Cowhouse? I don't know where that is, Kens. Could you let me know? Unfortunately, I'm not the most worldly person. I got an American education growing up, and we ain't too smart over here. Even where I live, yeah, you sometimes get a bullet holes in your car, but walking distance from top tier. Hey, you know what? I might take that. As long as it's just in my car, that should be fine. Watching from Ohio. Oh, 07. Send word we need help. No one can help you now. You're too far gone, Splunky. You've become an Ohioan. Bum, bum, bum. Eastern Europe-ish? Fair enough. Heard like One Piece? I do. I don't watch much One Piece. I read One Piece. I've read the whole manga up to the Kaido fight, and then I stopped there like half a year ago. I like to let it build up and then read a bunch at a time. I love me some One Piece. Who's your favorite character, Chess? Kind of Eastern Europe? There we go. Kyo on the case. At the start of the pandemic, dude got stabbed for some... Oh no. That's messed up. The arrogant fool returned not long ago before you arrived, muttering about the disgrace of having been rescued by an unbeliever. Serves him right for underestimating the dangers our knights face every day. But you're eager to locate your airship. It may surprise you that by saving him, you've already aided your own cause.
House Durandare is quick to regard outsiders with suspicion, as it's their duty to sound the alarm when the first sign of Dravinian aggression. Yet you have already aided them twice, for which they are honor-bound to repay you. Even so, they will not grant you access to the Observatorium's records. That is just as well, for there are other ways you might locate your missing airship. What I propose is that you petition Lord Portalain for an official introduction to the other high houses. The word of House Durandare carries tremendous weight in Ishgard. Should the captain consent, you'd have little trouble in obtaining information from the other high houses.
Georgia, Armenia, and Azerbaijan region. I wish I knew on a map. I don't know. You haven't started watching One Piece? I would say that it's much better, Chess Genius, to read One Piece. One Piece shows its age. It was made in a time where instead of just adapting the manga, they would either create extra content that wasn't part of the regular story, or they would just add a bunch of useless time into an episode. So there are like times when the anime gets really good, but I personally would recommend reading the manga. And there is an app you can get on your phone called Viz, V-I-Z. It has the entirety of Shonen Jump's catalog on it. It's like $2 a month. I read all of One Piece there. Would have been back faster, but old man got me to give outside a quick sweep. Damn, he caught you. He caught you. They're actually remaking the starting bits of One Piece. They are. That's actually true too, Flashbox. I forgot. You can also wait for the remake to come out. Howdy. Howdy. How you doing? Tov R. Itch would be Tovrich? Or what would you like me to call you? How are you doing today? I shouldn't have jumped down to the bottom. I think I only needed to go down one floor. I was too excited. Let's switch over the music. We're going to listen to an album called The Flying Beagle. And yes, it is as cool as it sounds. Once it loads, anyway. Oh, goodness. A little bit louder than I was expecting. Just Tov is fine, but you're pretty on point with the first one. Hey, I try. Well, welcome in. How are you doing, Tov? Hopefully your day's going well. I feel like I keep running past it. Am I going crazy or is it not in here? I think I'm just going crazy and it's not in here. Wally, how you doing today? I think I'll like it. You definitely would. One Piece is one of my favorite stories of all time. It's so good. Is it in here? Oh, there we go. Pretty good for a Wednesday, just work. Hopefully work's going okay for you. I'm also working right now. You can tell by the camera being on. What do you do for work? Real question is just going to bank your class quest to 50. I'll do them. I'm just really enjoying the story. You've caused quite a stir in the short time here. First you slay 2 heretics and save a knight, and now I hear you rescued a man of our house. I imagine you must desire something for your troubles. An introduction to the other houses. I cannot deny you have given us no cause to distrust you, but while you have performed 2 acts, you would have me endorse you to 3 high houses? It's only fitting that you aid us one final time, wouldn't you agree? Okay, jerk. That's extortion. Only seen some One Piece, never got to my favorite design of a character, the skeleton. Ooh, Brooke, yeah. Brooke's great. Gotta go, try to come tomorrow. Have a great day, Chess Genius. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate you. You can start watching Blue Exorcist. I have never watched Blue Exorcist. I've heard it's quite good, though.
Now, I understand you are very eager to find your missing airship. Worry not, for this task should take a man of your skills but a moment to complete. Not long ago, a porter bound for Skyfire Locks was ambushed on the road due west of here. Though he escaped with his life, he would very much like his wares as well. On the off chance any portion of the shipment remains, I would have you travel to the scene of the robbery and bring back what you find. Unless you intend to perform only a cursory search, bear in mind that recovering the stolen merchandise will endear you to House Halenhart, further improving the chances they indulge your request for aid. Fine, I'll go run your errand.
Just enjoy watching you being you. It's late here where I am, but we'll join later. Love you, bro, and keep... Thank you so much, Kens. I really appreciate you coming by. I stream every day at 1 p.m. EST, so I'll see you next time, bud. Make sure you get some good rest, okay? Work in financial compliance. Oh. That's either really cool or incredibly boring. I'm not sure which one. Let's go for very interesting. Let's set otherwise. You know what's dumb? I never had a second monitor until I started streaming, and now all I want is a third monitor so I can have chat up here. I was always like, well, why would I want 3 monitors? That's so much. What do I even do with it? Fun fact, it's both. Oh, whoa. Honestly, that makes sense. I really do just be playing Ring Around the Rosie with them. Okay, rude. Yeah, that's right. Die while you stun me, jerk. You know what, Tov? Since you can't tell me about it, I'm gonna make up a fan fiction. Tov, you work as a middleman between money laundering agencies and mafia, and your whole job is to handle the financial exchange between them. That's my headcanon for you. Went from never having had a second monitor to having 2 27 monitors. Now I have no idea. Exactly. Like, Amanda and I never had 2 monitors until recently. Well, I say recently, but within the last, like, 2 years. And they are... It's so nice having more than one. Being able to, like, throw up a video game on one monitor and toss something else on the other is, like... Mwah. It's beautiful. I think maybe tomorrow, chat, instead of playing Final Fantasy, we may play some, like, Doki Doki Literature Club, or maybe some, what's it called? Danganronpa. I think I want to play, like, a visual novel tomorrow. I'm getting to be pushed to the point where I need a third monitor. Same, Pseudo!
Have you good tidings to share, or better yet, stolen merchandise to show?
Also with the same way about having gone from a 6-button mouse to a 12-button mouse. I unfortunately can't use buttons on my mouse. It requires me to, like, you know, click with my thumb, and this is the hardest part of my body to use.
God bless you, friend. It's all here, every last... Oh, but wait. The chest over there looks like it might have been pillaged. Bloody hells, that's the personal property of Lord Francel, too. Are you certain? Clearly an attempt was made to open it, but the lock appears to have held. Nevertheless, if you wish to verify the contents again, your shipping manifest, be my guest.
Remember when I used to have a third monitor before I punched? Flashbox! Don't hit things. So rude. Tiny Serpent, I'm sorry I missed your follow. Thank you so much. How are you doing today?
Yuri, take me a draconian rosary in the possession of Lord Francel.
Nice voices. Thank you, Luke. Welcome in.
How are you doing today?
I don't have room on my desk for a third monitor. I don't either. I have to, like, mount it on my wall. And I need to get some extra spacers or extremely specific mounts. Yep. Get one of those, like, TV arms, but have it as a monitor above me to, like, see chat wherever I want to. Thank you for the follow as well, Luke. I appreciate it. Day in the light of a true Brexit geezer. Best video. I have not heard of that, Splunky.
Yet perhaps it's not so difficult to fathom. House Halenhart is whispered to be infested with heretics. Thank you for bringing this matter to my attention, sir. I shall inform the Inquisitors immediately. Under these circumstances, I must strongly advise against associating with House Helenhart. The other introductions will need to be postponed as well. It is the duty of every Ishgardian to root out and destroy heretics. All else must wait until this matter is resolved.
No problem, man. Love your TikTok. Was able to make it into live finally. Hell yeah, dude. I stream every day at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so I'm here whenever you want to stop by. Is this one of your first Twitch streams, or have you been to a gaming stream before?
Come closer, lad, and listen well. This is for your ears only. Lord Francel is no heretic. He's a godly, righteous man wholly dedicated to the cause. I know this because I served House Helenhart for years prior to the calamity. You must go to Skyfire Locks and warn him of the coming storm. The Inquisitors are ruthless and will spare him no mercy. Speak to him of Edelweiss, and he'll know you're a friend. Now go.
Espionage. Saving for a while, new build at the moment. Otherwise, I probably have gotten my third monitor replacement. Fair enough. I have a monitor mount, but the monitors I have the mounting spot in. Ooh, that sucks, Keo. Try and make it to more. Honestly, not on Twitch much. We saw your TikTok about being live, so I thought I'd jump in. Yeah, I mean, eventually, I want to be streaming on both Twitch and TikTok. We have a goal above for our subscribers to meet. Mekama, how's it going, girlfriend? How was your day? We're finally in Ishgard, or well, baby Ishgard. If I can be honest, you're one of the first streamers I know that gets a lot of interest generated via TikTok. That's truly a fascinating accomplishment. Well, to be fair, it wasn't really me that got all the attention. It was a person named Carve. They found my stream and they made a very, very kind TikTok about me, shouting me out. And from there, people seem to have found me and liked my stuff. It was kind of like a right place, right time kind of thing, it seems. Yes, you look as though you've seen something. Do you? Is that an Edelweiss in your pocket, or are you happy to see me? Jesus. Vine TikTok was never my speed. Not mine. Well, Vine, I love the compilations. I never was really on it. And TikTok as well. I don't usually use them, but when I got shouted out, I was like, might as well make a TikTok, right? That's how I'm here, and that's cool. It's really cool. I see Sir Cariot has not forgotten my mother's favorite flower. A pity he has not been in Corthus since the calamity. You may speak freely here, friend. That's absurd. I would sooner die than become a thrall of the dragons. Being good, got your hair dyed again. Red, orange, and purple. Red, orange, and purple? Like a mixture of the colors or like streaks of the different colors. That's badass, Mekama. Vine compilations are still peak humor. They just so good. Alas, it matters little what I say at this point. Although the Draconian Rosary was not found in my possession, it'll still be considered that by many to be proof of heresy. I must do my utmost to prove my innocence to the Inquisitors, or if they harbor even the slightest doubt. Oh, this will only add weight to the incessant accusations our house has suffered of late. It's as though the gods themselves are plotting our fall. Your streaks? That's badass, Mekama. That's a statement. Back when I was younger, I had a streak of purple in my hair, like right here. I ended up stopping doing it just because it was a hassle, especially with my dark brown hair, but Francel's such a baby here. He's such a baby. He's a baby. You risk much in coming here. It's only proper that I recompense you for this, indeed. Wow, I can't talk. It's only proper that I recompense you for this deed. Tell me what you desire, and I shall do my best to provide. Missing airship? I see. It may require a prolonged effort to locate your quarry. I shall direct you to one in a better position to assist you. Lord Oshafont. Lord Oshafont! My favorite boy! Probably need to cut my hair, I forgot. I mean, I also need to, I cut my hair myself recently. It was down to like my collarbone, now it's down to like my chin. I look very as my wife called it, berries and cream-esque sometimes. Lord Orchefant of House Forton commands the garrison at Camp Dragonhead. Send him this letter of introduction, and he'll surely be receptive to your needs. Me and this man played music together. We are one. That's so cute. Francel, what happened to France A through E? Damn, Pseudo. I thought I was the one making dad jokes. That's criminal. That's criminal. This is Ancient. Thank you for the follow. How are you doing today? A through K Darnacan alphabet? That's even better. That's even better, Pseudo. A dad joke with a mistype. That's just so good. Camp Dragonhead, I remember you. Wait, Sid Alpino, how'd you get here first? We came to find an airship, yet now we met on the Ishgardian affairs of state. Gods, if Alisaie were here, I would never hear the end of it. I'm glad we left the observatorium. People there were not friendly. Though even here I can feel eyes upon us. We're not safe. About to head out? Keep up the grind, Chief? Hell yeah, Yonky. Thank you for coming by, dude. I appreciate it. I'll see you next time. I remembered, Kyo. I remembered to touch it. Are you proud of me? Are you proud of me, Kyo? The unmistakable swagger of a well-trained adventurer. If you are come to pay your respects, be at ease, friend. I am not one to stand on formality. But truth be told, I would gladly welcome many and more brave souls like yourself. But enough chatter. Pray, tell me why you have come. See, JMKH and R. Davider. Rar Davider? Thank you both for the follow. Welcome in. How are you doing today? If there is any justice in this world, these charges will receive no serious consideration. It is beyond inconceivable. Ah, yes. The letter made mention of a pressing matter for which you required assistance. What might that be? I doted you and it got cut off by the cutscene? No! Kyo! So this enterprise you speak of was last seen above Korthus before the calamity 5 years ago. It may prove difficult to find any eyewitnesses to these events, for while Ishgard did not participate in the Battle of Cartanau, we were embroiled in our own internal conflicts at the time. You're back? Welcome back. Welcome back. Nevertheless, I will make inquiries on your behalf and share with you my findings in the future. In the meantime, please enjoy the hospitality of Camp Dragonhead. I will see that you are afforded every courtesy of the guests of House Forton. House Forton. Yes, YouTube. I know you need to load a second. I'm proud that you're trying, YouTube. Back Coaster, how you doing, bud? Quack. Thank you. How you doing, dude? As you've doubtless realized now, the high houses of Ishgard, House Forton included, are either unable or unwilling to offer you formal assistance in your search. However, that does not mean there are not influential individuals within each house who are sympathetic to your cause. I shall be sending missives to the various representatives in Ishgard, though I suspect it'd be quicker and more efficient if you were to make inquiries of your own. Lady... Is it Nine or Neen? Lady Neen of mine own House Forton, who resides in Camp Dragonhead, rather enjoys the company of travelers. There's also Cravelin of House Hollenhart, who can be found at Skyfire Locks.
though any information you pry from the scribe may prove difficult to parse. Have you spoken with the chief astrologian of House Durandar yet? Really? Oh. Perhaps it'd be more accommodating once I inform him that you are a friend of House Forton. Do not concern yourself with House Daysmel. I shall contact them myself, seek the counsel of the three I mentioned, and return to me when finished.
Elwood. Hello.
Why, hello, good sir. What is that? An airship, you say? Well, I hate to disappoint you, but I know nothing of what you seek. Likely no one in House Forton does, for if they did, I would definitely know as well. The topic on everyone's lips these days is what will become a young Lord Francel. Some say the allegations are long overdue, given how many members of House Halenhart have been found guilty of heresy in recent days.
It's cooler to name your kids Roman numerals counting up or just numbers counting down. What happens we get to get wait, like countdown from what? Pseudo, like infinite children? Uh-oh, I got the infinite children glitch. There's the cash shop dote emote. Oh no, you even tried to special dote at me.
And chat, if you are enjoying the content, don't forget to check to see if you have a Prime subscription. It's free to use, and it will give me some support.
Oh, 987. What about 789?
Remember that joke? I'm sorry.
Oh, almost ran past you. Your little World of Warcraft outpost out here.
Hello, grant me strength. There must be some way to... Oh, who are you? A friend of Lord Orchifont? I want to help you, I truly do, but these accusations of heresy have thrown House Halenhart into chaos. Right now, we must focus on combating these charges and preserving our reputation.
I'd be terrified in the context of family with that. Cannibalism. We got a portrait of Zeus on screen. I would actually put it up, but it does genuinely terrify me. If you have a stomach for gore, look up portrait of Kronos eating his child. Speaking of cash shop, they dropped another set of clothes to buy.
New clothing, uwu.
Maddie going to fail fate calibration without the Enigma Codex buff? Are you making fun of me because I haven't leveled up my bard skills yet? Dream by the Cranberries. Like, the Cranberries the band? Welcome in. How are you doing today? Thank you for the follow. I'm joking about the dumb missing. It's Alex. Oh, okay. I see. I'm dumb. I'm out of the loop. I see. I gather you've been busy since we last spoke. Lord Orchifont's missive was positively glowing, but if you think that his endorsement is cause for me to disregard Ishgardian policies, then you are sorely mistaken. We are at war, sir, and the enemy grows bolder by the day. Why, in the short time since Inquisitor Yame... Nope, I said that wrong. Oh no. I'm sorry, Kyo. I can't find your post of what you said it correctly. Yarme, I'll just stay with it, arrived in Corthus. Countless heretics have been discovered, even amongst the elite of Ishgardian society. It was like there's a common denominator. Couldn't think of a name and was listening to that song. That's beautiful. Welcome in, though. How are you doing today, Dream? Or I guess let's go with Cranberries. I don't need you associating with the Masked Man.
If Lord Orchifont wishes to waste his days chasing after a long-lost airship, then that is his choice. But if he expects others to share in his folly, then he is truly blind to the present state of affairs. So rude. They're just so rude to me, chat.
You wouldn't be mean to me though, chat, would you?
Oh, Jesus. Hello, Dragon Butt. Or no, I guess Lion Butt? Sin Eater Butt? Hey, I know that some people wanted Vothri Sin Eater Butt. Both before and after he transformed. Ayo. Hello to you too. Is it Tutio? Welcome in. How'd you find little old me?
By your countenance, I think you did not learn anything of use. Nor did I fear. Seems the whole of Korth is consumed by this talk of heretics in the high houses. We can only hope that my sources in Ishgard provide more pertinent information.
Thank you for the follow as well. Just saw a video of you on Instagram. Well, welcome in. Do you play many video games, Tutio?
The outpost was long ago overrun by the Dravidian horde, so I'm not certain what he intends to accomplish with such a small force. Whatever his motives, I fear for his safety. My journey to the Steel Vigil and see if Lord Francel's party requires assistance.
Gotta go. I'll be back in 30 minutes. No problem, Professor. Thank you for coming by while you're here. They drop his "he's hot" version as a mount. I mean, I wouldn't start north. Okay, all the way up north. All the way. Okay, I think I get it, Keo. Thank you. For those of you just turning in, my name is Madigan. I am a voice actor and Twitch streamer. We did our voiceover practice earlier today, which will be uploaded on my YouTube channel tomorrow. And right now we are playing through Final Fantasy XIV, where I'll be voice acting all the characters. Frogman Radley. Or Frog Meraldi. How are you doing today? Welcome on in. God, this is such a good song. Also, you don't need to attack me, little dragon boy. Hi, Francel.
Who goes there? Talael, no! Stay back! The fiend is still here!
That's not a fiend, that's a dragon. Get it right. Actually, technically it's a wyvern, not a dragon. But get it right. Yes, the YouTube is the same as my Twitch. Additionally, if you do exclamation point you already did it. You can click there for my link. My Statics chat, our Leader X group, was last expansion imploded because they couldn't beat P12. No. That's so sad. Heard that you would love to be a voice actor for One Piece. Is that true? I would. That would be like, voicing for any anime would be amazing, but One Piece, oh. I know most of the characters have already gotten voices, but someone actually asked me on TikTok who I would want to voice in One Piece. And since a lot of them already have characters, I was thinking, and I think once they finally reveal Rox D. Zebek, I would, man, if I could voice him, that'd be so cool. Who's your favorite character, though, Tutio, in One Piece? What country am I from? I'm from the United States, unfortunately. I'm an American. Yourself, though, Luke? She's dropping the tea right now. Someone in Egghead? I haven't read Egghead, so I don't know all the characters. I know Kuma's in it, but he's already voiced. And I know Bonnie's in it, but she's already voiced. So I don't know. From New Zealand. Ooh. It was a foolish thing to do, I know.
but I'd hoped we might demonstrate our devotion by slaying a number of Scalekin. Moreover, it was House Halenhart that yielded the Steel Vigil to the Horde many years ago. One may say that our defeat here heralded the slow decline of our house's once great name.
I want uppies? All right, chat. You're getting some uppies. Yeah, here we go. Yep, you're good. It's okay, chat. Whee! Yeah, you got some uppies, chat. Whee! There you go. Healthcare costs are what's wrong. Yep. I have spent far too much money on healthcare. Whee!
We've been brought even lower by these despicable accusations of heresy. Despite my best efforts, I've done naught to improve the situation. The day of my trial approaches, so you must accept the judgment of the Inquisitors, whatever it may be. But even should my protestations fall on deaf ears, I will proclaim my innocence into my dying breath.
Like university fees here, man, you don't want to know. Luke, United States also have some really bad student loans. My wife and my student loans together, we are about $130,000 in debt right now. And that's after paying off probably close to $10,000 of it. Netflix is remaking One Piece. I know. I'm pretty excited for the remake. Maybe we'll get a new cast. Oh, whoa. Maybe. I didn't even think about that. Yeah, my university costs were only around $15K, but Amanda's, she went out of state for college, and she got some tuition bills. We'll say that.
What in the seven did you find at the Steel Village? Sorry, I said that wrong. What did you find at the Steel Vigil? Oh, I see. A reckless plan, but at least it did not cost him and his knights their lives. I have news for you as well. A witness to the final fight of the Enterprise has been found. Alas, there was a complication. It's become common knowledge that you paid a visit to Lord Francel at Skyfire Locks not long ago. Upon learning this, the witness became understandably reticent to make your acquaintance, for fear of being seen in the company of a man who might later be declared a heretic. A not unreasonable fear given the zeal which Inquisitor Yame has conducted this investigation. In any case, if you wish to obtain his testimony, you must first clear Lord Francel's name, and by association, yours.
Jeezy McCreasy of Financial Squeezies. My house is not worth that debt.
Yep, yeah, that's what being in the United States is.
And I don't have a job. Here's about 90K. Yep. Had a lot of scholarships and some hookups. That's why mine was only 15K, is I had a few scholarships and I went to an in-state school.
As I see it, the key to proving Lord Francel's innocence is discrediting the evidence against him. I speak of the Draconian Rosary found in the chest you yourself recovered. If you would, please tell me the incident in question. So it was found in a locked chest labeled as the property of Lord Francel. If the rosary was not his, then someone else with access must have planted it. Here's what you must do. Return to Skyfire Locks and speak with Rickerman. He worked closely with the porters who ferry goods across Corthus, so he may have some inkling as who could be responsible.
Your job routine will come and just keep grinding. That's the hope. By the end of March, I will have a professional voice actor demo. So hopefully then I'll be getting some good jobs. It's not even uncommon for monthly student loan payments to be higher than mortgage. Yeah, with all of our student loan payments combined, it would be around like $700 that we pay a month for student loans. Luckily, we were able to get a stall put on the biggest loan, but still, living in U.S. Minnesota isn't our school loan debt that isn't going to be cheaper. Oh, it's anything to do with the hospital. Yes, hospital bills too. They are so bad. Can I live in a more safe place in more than one room? Yeah, but then I can do what I want. Yeah, I gotta sacrifice everything else.
Something tampering with our shipments. Fury struck me down if all them rosaries found in our people's possessions were planted. Hey now, don't you give me that look, lad. I'm a House Halenhart man through and through. This heresy nonsense is bad for me and my family too. I ain't saying the porters that we were bringing in the shipment did it, though.
I know most women that work with the trade routes never had cause to question their faith. But if it wasn't them neither, then your guess is as good as mine. After all, most every shipment is thoroughly inspected before it... Eh? Could it have been the fellas that were responsible for the inspections? Huh. Ishgardian Knights and Inquisitors, a lot of them. I thought they'd ever turn their cloaks. Reckon that means the porters are your most likely suspects. Hate to think it, but maybe they should question them. There's a group coming to Camp Dragonhead from Whitebrim Font this eve. Might consider having a word with them.
You don't have to matter about anything. Jesus has plans for everyone. I appreciate the thought, Tutio. I'm not a religious man, but I don't disrespect you for being one.
I'm a godless heathen. Or something like that.
Ooh. Oh yeah, I fully respect praying for people. I don't dislike people for being religious, as long as they don't use their religion as an excuse, which I doubt you would.
Beg your pardon. You suspect that we porters have been planting draconian rosaries in House Helenhart's shipments? What nerve. If you truly believe such nonsense, search our parcels and see what you find.
Other news, the pizza is gone and I'm in a coma. Oh no. How much pizza did you eat, Flashbox? Give me the truth. Was it a whole large pizza?
Are we finished? If so, I would appreciate an apology. But that's impossible. Once the night at Whitebrim Front conducted an inspection, I loaded the parcels into the wagon myself. And if I had been the culprit, I would never have allowed you to search my shipments. Say what you were to Lord Orchifon, I will not be held accountable for this.
I am income. And then you hit with the bump, get the black lines going. But not you. Why do I want to talk to you?
Did something happen outside? I thought I heard shouting. But more importantly, what did Rickerman have to say? More draconian rosaries in every single parcel bound for Skyfire locks. That beggars belief. Even the Inquisitors must acknowledge that this is no more than a crass attempt to sully House Helenhart's reputation. Whoever is responsible has overplayed his hand. And praise Halone that you did. For Lord Francel's trial is upon us, and we must act now if we clear his name.
Only ate 3, younger me would have smashed the box. I had the worst fat kid moment earlier this week, chat. And you know what? What I'll usually do, chat, is I fast until dinner time, and then I'll have like an appropriate amount of calories for the day, like around like 16 to 1700 to help lose weight. The problem is that last week we ordered Domino's. And they had that deal where it's like, you can buy one, get one, and they both are like $6. So I got a whole medium pizza, I got one of their sandwiches, and I got a box of the cinnamon twists. And I ate the whole thing in one night. I ate the whole thing. And just the whole pizza, the whole sandwich, and all the cinnamon twists. And I can't believe my wife is still with me. I was no face. I was no face from Spirited Away. Just where's Sen? Bring me Sen. Is this going to show it? Yeah, this guy. This is me. This is me at Domino's, just shoveling food in my mouth. I don't want to see Sen. I don't want to see Sen and Haku. I wanted to see No Face. Yeah, there he is. There's me. There's me on Domino's night. Been there? Yup. Sometimes the urge to go full goblin is appealing. It is. Ruby, welcome back. That's how you know she's a keeper. Yeah, she watches me just like shoveling. Oh, Amanda had a message for you all, by the way. I put it in just chatting before stream, but yeah, Amanda had something she wanted to share with you. Oh, is it not going to load? What? I'm not going to pay for video extensions. Excuse me? Well, I guess I don't get to show you. She has frogs at work and she sent me a picture of them. Well, you can at least get a Sleepy Belle picture. There she is. Eepy girl. If anyone has a 3,000 points laying around, they could redeem it for a puppy reward. Want to see my girl? I could have sworn that she put frogs somewhere. Let me... I guess not. My husband did that. I find it adorable. You find it adorable eating a whole thing of Dominoes? I use the Vic to open it. Yeah, so weird. Back coaster. I know you're here earlier, but this is the first time you typed in chat, and I'm very happy. Come here, Belle. She's still having a little bit of a rough time. Oh. Mwah. The snow falling off the roof is still spooking her, but she's doing better. She's been chilling underneath us the whole time. Little did you know that you had a puppy underneath you this whole time, chat. And she's just been cuddling and loving in her bed. Mwah. Say hi to chat, Belle. Say hi to chat. Hey, Belle, can you speak? I don't know if she will chat. She's a little bit riled up. Belle, can you speak? Nah. Maybe later. Maybe later. I know you're upset about the snow. Thanks for showing off the pup. He's such a pup. The frogs have been posted and screenshot. Yes. This is shared from my wife. These are the frogs that she works with. Look how dumb they are. Look at their eyes. They're so vacant. And apparently when they eat, they just kind of scoop stuff into their mouth with their little paws. Like, it's so ridiculous. Oh, popping every bone in my body. The very first, I knew it could not be so many members of House Halen were heretics. At last, we can give the lie to these poisonous allegations, put an end to this travesty. They're just mimicking you at Domino's. Exactly, Spies. I don't know what it is, Spies, but you made me think of Spy Kids right there, and it made me very happy, like a nostalgia wave. You know what, chat? Sometimes I look at myself and I'm happy with what I see. Sometimes I look at myself and I think of the thumbs from Spy Kids. Sometimes this is me. Sometimes I feel, you know, like I'm an attractive man, and sometimes I'm just a thumb from Spy Kids. Let me play you. Actually, if you look closely, chat, that one right there that just got that put on, that was me. They cast me back when I was a kid and they put me in the thumb suit. Even back then, they creeped me out. You know what they remind me of? They remind me of like Silent Hill villains. But how you doing, Spies? Welcome to chat. There is a real Instagram where the people is telling a lot of helpful comments. What do you mean, Tutio? You think God hides in heaven because he's... That's such a good line. It was Steve Buscemi, right? Do you think God hides in heaven because he too is afraid of his created? What if I channel redeem for Mood Frog? Just gonna channel redeem to see more frog pictures? I mean, I could ask Amanda. Slightly creepy, but early 2000 kid movies had to traumatize kids. Exactly. Sorry, let me get my boomer voice on.
Kids these days, they don't even know what it means to grow up without trauma.
Early CGI. Early 3D too, like Spy Kids 3D. I found you in the dominoes at street art. Oh no.
What is it, my child? Lord Orchevant would have the Inquisitors do what? Well, that's not possible. Inquisitor Yame presides over Lord Francel's trial at Witchdrop even as we speak. Fear not. If Lord Francel is indeed innocent, he shall walk in Halone's halls with the fallen heroes of Ishgard.
Wait, I'm sorry. They already are just planning to execute him. It's like, if he's innocent, at least he'll be in heaven. Posted in Discord. Oh my god. Excessive gentrification destroys the biodiversity and ecosystem of a community. Okay, that line does go hard next to No Face. That is kind of fire. I'm not gonna lie. We're walking past us every day to school. we had a billboard in our community that got taken down, and every time I walked by it, I was like, ooh, and then I read it again. The billboard said in giant letters, "Not in our community," and had people of different races underneath it. And every time I saw it, I would go, oh, and then I would read the "not" above it. So it was like racism, not in our community, but it was just like all I could really see from far away was "not in our community," and then a bunch of people of non-white descent, and it was just, I was like, that's not a good look. I know you're trying to say that, hey, we're not racist, but it looks like you're saying you're racist. One of those popular Zoomer franchises is a horror series made of games about a homophobe, about a murdered child corpses being so. Oh, yes. FNAF. For some reason, my brain had like a lag there. Speaking of FNAF, y'all saw Matt Pat's retirement video yesterday, right? That was crazy.
Svant, welcome in, boy.
You can't fine print the anti-racism. Exactly. You can't fine print it. Not to mention Skibbity Toilet. That's fucking creepy. They've taken Lord Francel to Witchdrop. This is madness. The Inquisitor does not have sufficient grounds to subject him to a manner of this trial. I will not stand idly by and allow an innocent man to die. Talael, I would dispatch you and one of my knights to Witchdrop to forestall the proceedings until such a time as I'm able to join you and petition Inquisitor Gyalme in person. I will endeavor not to keep you waiting too long. Do whatever you must to keep Lord Francel alive. Alright, I'm gonna go murder some Ishgardian knights, and it's okay because you told me to. I got distracted by the video I just posted in Cool Vids. What'd you post? But how's it going, Sven? How's your day been, my man? Ooh, I've been getting so many of Pirate Software's YouTube shorts. It's crazy how quick he blew up. I think isn't he one? I think he's top 3 on most sub channels right now. Not of all time, but most subbed currently. Gayum? Whatever to keep him alive. I'll kill everyone there. I'll take you all on. Hit him with the Optimus Prime. Gayum. I'm gonna mess it up forever. Hail Talael. As you can see, Lord Francel yet lives. We must try to reason with the Inquisitor, but if his gods judge us a threat, we must also be prepared to defend ourselves. Defend ourselves.
Joseph Charlemagne Francel de Helenhart, you stand accused of heresy against the Holy See of Ishgard. Is there aught you wish to say in your defense?
Hear me, brothers.
These charges are false! The men and women of my line have ever opposed the Dravidians, and I am no different. Since my very birth of our nation, we have gladly shed blood in service of the Holy See. Condemn me, and you will strike a blow for the enemies of Ishgard.
It is for Halone to judge if you speak the truth. Gi, like Indian... Okay, I know Gi. Gium.
Prove your innocence in the eyes of the gods and men. Leap from the cliff and entrust your fate to the Fury. The righteous shall take their place in Halone's halls, while the wicked shall reveal their draken forms and be put to the sword.
Throw him off the cliff.
In the name of House Fortom, I beseech you, stay your hand. Inquisitor, we have come on behalf of Lord Orchiphon. My lord has uncovered evidence which suggests the charges against Lord Francella are without merit. We humbly request that these proceedings be suspended until such a time as full re-examination of the facts can be conducted.
Lord Orchiphant has allowed his personal relationship with the accused to cloud his judgment. That he should harbor private doubts I might have allowed, but that he would dare interfere with a legal proceeding sanctioned by the Holy See, I cannot.
That camera angle?
To defy the will of his inquisitor is to commit heresy, a crime for which there is but one punishment.
Seems that he sees most things as heresy. This is literally, if they're a witch, they'll float. Exactly.
If she floats, then she's made of wood?
Okay, I need to put that scene on. I'll see if I can find it. She's a witch from Monty Python. To this day, this scene still goes hard. If you haven't seen Monty Python and the Holy Grail, you're in for a treat.
We have found the witch. May we burn her?
How do you know she is a witch?
She looks like one.
Bring her forward.
Bring her forward.
I'm not a witch. I'm not a witch.
But you are dressed as one.
They dressed me up like this. And this isn't my nose. It's a false one.
Well,
We did do the nose
We did do the nose.
and the hat, but she's a witch.
did you dress her up like this?
No. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, a bit. She has got a wart.
What makes you think she is a witch?
Well, she turned me into a newt.
A newt.
A newt.
I got better.
Literally, I got better is something I say to Amanda all the time. Just whenever I say something ridiculous, I got better.
Burn her in
What? There are ways of telling whether she is a witch.
What are they telling us?
Tell me, what do you do with witches?
I love bottom right. He looks so tiny and full of angry.
Witches!
I got better it is the greatest line, Blue Space.
Why do witches burn?
Because they're made of wood?
Because they're made of wood. Good. So, how do we tell whether she is made of wood?
Build a bridge out of her.
Ah, but can you not also make bridges out of stone?
Oh, yeah.
Does a wood sink in water?
No, it floats.
It floats. Okay, we're getting the logic. Throw her in the river.
What also floats in water?
Bread. Apples. Very small rocks. Cider. A great gravy. Cherries. Mud. Churches. Lead.
Churches.
A duck.
Exactly. So, logically,
If she weighs the same as a duck, she's made of wood.
And therefore...
A witch! A witch!
Very good. We shall use my larger scales.
Looks like he just has gigantic scales at the ready. Pseudoscience, I guess that means it's my kind of science. Pseudo. They just have a duck at the ready, too.
Right, remove the supports.
It's a fair cop.
God, Monty Python and the Holy Grail is such a good movie. But if she weighed the same as a kilogram of steel, would she weigh more than a kilo? But steel's heavier than feathers. Also a goated sketch. Tangent aside, back to Final Fantasy. The shaving cream beard, mwah, so good. We must hold until Lord Oshifant arrives, Talael. And remember, no harm can come to the Inquisitor. Or I murder the Inquisitor. Where's the healer? Is there not a healer with them? I thought one of them was a healer. I really should get my other abilities, but like... no one's gonna care if he's a little scuffed, maybe dead, maybe even dust. He wipes his brow and he sweats his rust. He's breathing in the chemicals. Breaking in, shaping up. Am I one of the few people left who unironically likes Imagine Dragons? Not all their songs, mind you. But I do have a healthy appreciation for Imagine Dragons. Look, look! Lord Oshifant has come! He's what? Chat, what? I didn't see that in my fanfic. In the name of House Fortin, I demand you lay down your arms. Come on. Where's the temple banneret? Oh, there. Would you sail like Imagine Dragons? I think she'd like imagining the dragons underneath her. What? Ishgardian scum, today you shall answer for your sins. Wait a minute, are you saying that the Inquisitor trying to kill everyone is a bad guy? A weapon, but there are reports of Dravidian activity. You would call upon your allies to save you? At last, your treachery is laid bare. Oh, I see a Cryurgen. Don't you dare start healing no one. First, Imagine Dragon D's nuts. Bum, bum, ba, bum. Second, you. Oh, hey. I'm not the only one, then. Oh, Sven, it's with great sadness that I need to tell you that Neo was thirsting yesterday. She was thirsting after the villain of Final Fantasy IX. I'm sorry. Sorry, it has to be me to share this with you. Narc? What? I need to share the details. Come on. It's hot goss. I'm not a narc. I mean, who can blame her, though? There was hot anime boy thighs on screen. Like, what are you supposed to do? What are you supposed to do when there's hot anime boy thighs? This person is not dying. This is ridiculous. Also, where are you going? Were you just spamming self-heals? Just the shittiest self-heals? This will not be forgotten. Okay, dragon's flying away. Today is Flat Fuck. It's Flat Fuck Friday? Wait, it's Wednesday. is Flatfuck Friday Wednesday, which means also Shut the Fuck Up Friday Wednesday. That's my favorite game, Tutio. Kingdom Hearts 2. If we're talking about games that I'm playing, Final Fantasy 14. I think Final Fantasy 14 is one of the best stories ever written. I think Kingdom Hearts 2 is one of the best, like, action games ever made. How about you yourself, Tutio? What's your favorite game? You gonna lurk back, Coaster? No problem. It's just the worst healing ability ever. He's just like, heal back 1%. It's Wednesday, my dudes. It's not our intention to defy the will of the Archbishop, but this trial, like many others I fear, has been orchestrated by enemies of the House Herlenheart. They have used you and your fellows to sow discord, Inquisitor, to set brother against brother, that we may tear ourselves apart. The fervid imaginings of a desperate man. What proof have you of this? How about this right here? What a fury! A draconian rosary! The knight who refused to yield. It was he who summoned the wyvern. Needs to be Tuesday again, so 6.55 part 2 is out. Grind your soul into dust. Isn't that what you do every day, Flash?
A heretic in the ranks of Temple Knights. This has grave implications. Your claims would appear to have merit, Lord Orchevant. I shall withdraw my charges against Lord Francel pending further investigation. I trust you have not lost sight of which first brought you to Corthus, Talael. Pray locate your errant airship and use it.
Well, looks like he wants me out of the country for some reason.
Lord Orchevant, I have not the words to express my gratitude, but why would you risk your reputation to save mine?
Because I know you, boy. You're too loyal to betray Ishgard and too devout to question your sentience?
Had we been any slower, you'd have jumped to your own free will. I would have done whatever it took to redeem House Herlenheart.
Praise Helone did not come to that.
But it profits us little to dwell on what might have been. Let us quit this place, Talael. Pray visit me at Camp Dragonhead once you have recuperated.
Do what you came here and leave. Exactly. He just... I think he's being a little bit of a tsundere. I think he wants us there, but he doesn't want to admit it, you know?
You look well, Talael. May I say what a pleasure it was to fight alongside such a fearless and skillful warrior. Were it not for you, Lord Francel would surely have died defending the honor of his house, and I might well have perished at the hands of a heretic and his wyvern. House Fortonf and House Herlenheart shall never forget your service. Now, let's return to the matter of your missing enterprise.
Lord Francel is a baby. He must be protected. Right? He just looks like such a tiny little babu. All right, we're going to do a quick Talael self-care minute. I am going to go use the restroom. I need everyone to stand up, do a little stretchy, get some water, do something to take care of yourself. And while we're gone, let's put on a little song. Once it loads. That's right, YouTube has just had the worst connection recently. All right, I'll be back in like 2 minutes. Spam your emotes if you got them.
Trusting in what you can see. Take my
She got spayed recently, so her tummy's all shaved. It's starting to grow back in, but she got a fuzzy belly. Whew. Guess who's back? Back again. Maddie's back. Tell a friend. Oh, he never did the Ishgarding restoration on his own? I did not. I never did any of the restorations. I didn't do Doma. I didn't do Bozja or Eureka. I didn't do a lot of the side content. As a cat, it is a cat spies. Her name is Shar. She's my little rescue kitty. She's about 7 months old, so she's still a babu. A biba. The man with the knowledge of the Enterprise awaits you outside. I pray his information proves useful to you. I feel like we're making a decent way through the Rumbleborn story, right, chat? I mean, we're not, like, close to done. But I'd say we're probably, like, what, a third through it now? Where is he? Oh, right there. This is a reminder, by the way. Please, if you have pets and want to post their pictures, I have a Discord. So if you click that link, we have a whole section to put your pets in, and I would love to see them. It gives me a lot of dopamine, not gonna lie. You're back?
Welcome back, Professor. Welcome back to the deep darkness, to the stream full of love.
That's why when you hear people that is a constant drought, they need to touch grass. What do you mean? Touching grass is evil. Actually, I'm allergic to grass, so touching it is bad for me. Maybe you should have thought of that. Once again, sorry for all the shifting. I am having some pains right now. In fact, we're going to take a small break for me to use some medical Mary Jane. Feel free to join if you have any. Good to be back. Good to have you. Oh, wait. You're in high school, Dark. You can't look while I'm smoking. You can't look. Make me touch sandpaper? No! I hate the feeling of sandpaper. It's like one of those nails on chalkboard feeling. You know, this is going to trigger some people in chat. The worst feeling is, you know those pictures that if you look at them from one direction or another, they change what they are? Scratching those. God, it gives me like chills. You're 20? Oh, I'll see. 20's fine then. You've done worse. Funnily enough, Professor, I hadn't at 20. I didn't have my first alcoholic drink till I was 22 years old. And my sister gave it to me. It wasn't even like, oh, I'm out at a cool party and I'm trying beer. I was in my grandmother's kitchen, and my sister made me whiskey and orange juice mixed together. It's the worst thing is cotton balls. Blue. My sister, same, like, she can't stand anything fuzzy. Like, the texture of cotton balls makes her, like, her skin crawl. Flashbox, that is a visceral image you just put in my head. That's like, that's mental warfare is what that is. You attacked me. I had it like alcohol when you were 12. Ooh. Like, did you sneak some, or was it like a cool uncle that gave you some? 'Cause I know a lot of, I mean, if I'm being technical, my first time drinking alcohol when I was like 2 or 3 years old. My dad had left a beer out, and, you know, dumbass little baddie walked up thinking it was apple juice because of the color. I remember drinking it, immediately spitting it everywhere and going, "That's not apple juice! That's not apple juice!" To be fair, I've never been a beer guy. I like mixed drinks if I even drink at all. How quickly commoners' opinions change. They say Lord Francel is innocent now, but just a few days prior. I live in Texas, so as long as there's an adult, you can have some. Ah, yes. Okay. I know that the Texas state laws are a little different than other ones. Kind of similar to, like, across the pond. Can't they drink at 13 if they have parental supervision? About halfway through. Oh. Even better than I thought. Hell yeah. Although, to be fair, the ending of A Realm Reborn has a lot more cutscenes and long dialogue sections, so it's probably not exactly halfway in terms of length. 10 years old. Your birth mother gave it to me and left you down a bad road. But luckily, I'm a year so... Claps! Can we get claps in chat for Blue Space? That's a very difficult thing to do, Blue. That's incredible. I have several people in my life that are not where you're at, and I can see how difficult it is for them to try to get there, and that's incredible.
Anyway, you were inquiring as to the whereabouts of an airship last seen in Corthus several days before the calamity, yes? Well, it so happens that I was monitoring the sky at the observatorium during that period. I recall that a small vessel came from the direction of Gridania and landed near the Stone Vigil in the far northwest. The garrison almost certainly seized the...
Hi, kitten. Yeah, I know. Give me a second, chat. I had to set up her little play area. We got a tunnel for her. Actually, I can probably show it off. We have a tunnel that we got her. So it's a little one, but it has multiple holes that she can stick her little paw out of. It has a couple of the dangly balls. So we put that down. Then we have a spinning cat toy. I don't know if it really picks up on camera, but the wire spins with a little like ball in the end. That gets put down. And then this is her base of attack. We got this for her when she first came in, so it's a little banged up, but it's like a little cardboard thing. This is where she sits and plans her attacks. Where suddenly she'll just explosively jump from this and run through the house with zoomies. A launch pad, if you will. Give me a good tunnel. It's a great tunnel. Amanda is so good at picking out toys for animals. Like, Amanda picked out pretty much all of those. Based on starting Gridania, because there are somehow a different number of quests from 1 to 15. Oh, interesting. I didn't even think about starting in different areas. That's a good point, Kyo. Ooh. Sorry, I need a second. Luckily, the medication I'm on doesn't have bad withdrawal side effects, but one of them is dizziness. I'm good. Your crash course in Catgirls and Neko? Hey, I'll give you crash course in Catgirls. Come on.
The garrison almost certainly seized the vessel and brought it within their walls. If so, you would need an army of knights to find any hope of securing it. But Lord Oshapont is, from all indications, quite fond of you, so mayhap he can lend you a few. And in case I have done my part, I shall pray for your success, friend.
So wait, is this the Stone Vigil dungeon now? Because if I'm about to unlock a dungeon, you know what that means, chat. It means y'all can join me. I need to talk to Oshapon first. Okay. I'm about to run to the dungeon entrance.
Oh, so you've at last located the Enterprise. I believe that congratulations are in order. The Stone Vigil. Perhaps I spoke too soon. The outpost has been held by the dragons for years, and all access is restricted by decree of House Durandare. I shall write a letter to Lord Drillmont of Whitebrim Front, and request that he grant you permission to enter. That said, I fear my influence alone will not suffice, but suggest you request Lord Francel do the same. Now that your business in Camp Dragonhead is concluded, I suspect we may not meet again for some time. I wish you well in your journeys, Taleo. May Halone guide you.
How have I been? I've been awesome, Demon! How has your day been? Welcome in, my dude. Few quests away from the Stone Vigil? Okay, so it's coming up. But seriously though, Demon, how's your day been? It's always a good day when Demon comes to visit. Not demons, to be specific. This one demon. You're like a little pet imp on my shoulder. It's like, hey, Maddie, how you been? Hey, if I was a warlock, I'd take you as my demon pet. Don't worry. Been doing good, just got out of school? Hell yeah. I feel like I say it every time school is mentioned, but I'm so glad I'm not in school anymore. I'm so glad. I was never a school enjoyer. I was a learning enjoyer, not a school enjoyer, if that makes sense. Especially because a lot of college that burned me out on learning was just listening to people read off of a slide screen and then having to teach myself. Wonderful to see you again, Tlail. If there's anything I can do to repay you, name it. So the airship you seek is likely inside the Stone Vigil. It shames me to say that it was once an outpost held by House Hellenhart. In the chaos that followed the calamity, is the music getting too loud? I feel like it got louder. Either that or I'm too aware of it right now. School is its pro and cons. Good thing I was never needed to study. I didn't need to study until I was in college. And then for like the first 2 years of college, I didn't really need to study. Once I hit like 300 and 400 level courses though, I had a professor in a like max level English course, undergraduate, and she wrote her thesis on Herman Melville, the author of Moby Dick. And she had us read Moby Dick and write like a 14-page paper on it. And if you're being graded at the highest level English course on a book that the professor got their goddamn thesis in, it's a little stressful. I passed because I'm really good at writing essays, but still, never a fan of PowerPoint karaoke. It's so annoying, Spies. So bad. It's like, I'm paying you to teach me. I don't care that you're here because you want to be a research professor. You're here as a professor first, not a research person. Teach. It's your job is to teach, not to, all right, class, we're going to read from this 40-page PowerPoint, and I'm not going to take questions. And also, I'm not going to clarify anything. I'm not going to go into any examples either. I'm just going to read off these. Yep, that's it for the whole thing. So ridiculous. So are you done with school, Spies? So we lack the strength of arms to retake the Stone Vigil. House Durandar instead has been charged with the duty. Given that, I doubt that my words will carry much weight with Lord Drillmont. Nevertheless, I will write you your letter. Before you depart, a word of caution. The cravens who attempted to destroy House Hellenhart have yet to be unmasked. Though their plans were foiled, they doubtless still harbor great hatred toward us, and towards you now as well. I'm involved in a conspiracy now, chat. Although I will say, to be fair, in college, I got really burned out. I was working full-time, and I was majoring in 2 subjects. So I kind of had a full schedule. I mean, I also had a long-distance, basically, wife. We weren't married until, like, 2 years into college, but, I mean, we were together since we were 13. We were basically married in all but name. Graduated a few years ago. Oh, thank God. What are you doing nowadays, though? Are you using your degree? Because I know up until like this year, my wife hadn't even got to use her degree just because no one was doing anything with animal sciences. It was either like working at a vet, which she didn't want to do, or doing like lab work, which she also didn't want to do. But now she's working at a local college, and she's taking care of their research animals. So she's not doing research. She's not doing anything to the animals. She's just taking care of them. And most of the research they do, I mean, it's a college. It's not like... It's very, what's the word for it? Like, inspected, because it's government funded, and they don't really do any interesting experiments. Feel lonely now, like I'm the only one still in school? Oh, no, you're not, Demon. Actually, I think, Uber, who is also named Ruby, is in school as well. There's a couple other people who've come in my chat. Took art history as throwaway class to raise my GPA. I wrote a 5-page essay on Georgia O'Keeffe. My brain is so weed-pilled right now, Annie, that I'm like, Keith, you mean that good stuff? My brain wanted me to make that joke so bad. Oh, damn, pass the Keith, man. First job out of school, not really, but I recently moved and it's been better. Currently hanging out here to procrastinate writing my report. Who am I? Hey, let me tell you this. I was the king of last-minute essay writing. Like 12 p.m. day before, have to turn in next day, busting out a 14-page paper. You know I got A's. You know I got A's. I believe that was the Rathalos mount from Monster Hunter. I love the crossovers they do, for the most part. I think the Fall Guys and the Yokai Watch are the two that really kind of don't fit the world at all. Her painting looks like a female body part. So this is going to be interesting to, like, one of you. But screw it, it's my stream. I got a research paper published in college, and it was about Emily Dickinson, and not about her writing per chance. I did an analysis of her way of writing, because I don't know if people know this. Emily Dickinson was wild. She would only write in pencil, refused to write in any ink or pen. She would carry scraps of like food wrappers, napkins, like candy bar wrappers in her pockets, and she would write down poems on them. There's actually a book that was discovered, not discovered, it was a, one of her writing desks was searched within the last like few years. No, I'm old, I'm not in college anymore. Within the last like 10 years. And they found hundreds of these little like thrown away scraps of paper. So there were like a multitude of Emily Dickinson like poems or drafts discovered years later. She had her writing desk situated right in front of the window, set up to see her garden that she built, and would write at different phases of the sun in the sky to get inspiration. So I wrote like a 20-page research paper on this, and my teacher had me like submit it to be published, and it was. So I went to this research convention, and there's my ass with this Emily Dickinson wrote like this because of this research paper. And the person next to me has like something on physics. The one across from me has like complex mathematics. Another one with different like fault lines and volcano predictions. And all these people with like scientific research papers. And I'm there with my thumb up my ass, sitting there with my fucking whiteboard trying to present something on how Emily Dickinson would like write on chocolate bar wrappers. It was ridiculous. She used to go to horny jail. She lived in horny jail. Annie, she basically did. She locked herself in her house. Oh, wait, no, the person you were talking about used to go to horny jail. That's what you meant. Emily Dickinson was also, like, asexual, but weirdly in lesbians. Not that being in lesbians is weird, but that she was very, asocial. So people didn't really know. So there's still theories to this day on whether or not she was like lesbian lovers with some of her friends, or whether she was asexual. And B. Honeycomb. I've heard those types of papers though. There's millions of papers on physics, not too many good ones on writers. That's a very, very sweet thing to say, Honeycomb. Welcome to chat. How'd you find me? Her also? Thank you, Annie. Her poems between 1861 and 1865 is my favorite. I believe it was her most creative time period. I don't know if I had a favorite time period. I more liked, she had different prose that she did, and I really appreciated the ones that were more, this is going to sound douchey, the more ephemeral ones, dealing with less direct comparisons of nature and poetry about things, and more of her descriptions about love, loss, and trying to find self when you, frankly, she had probably some form of emotional disorder, because she had a lot of trouble expressing herself emotionally. Sorry to go all nerd mode on you there. Let's smoke weed and freak our shit, right? Right, chat? I'm a streamer. He can't talk about fun things. Found you on TikTok through another account, and I got hooked on you. Well, thank you, Honeycomb. I'm glad you came by. Not enough of that in streaming anymore. I think that, unfortunately, a lot of popular people aren't like that, but it's about finding the right ones, and I try to be one. Do you play Final Fantasy at all, or is this your first time coming by one of these streams? Nerd mode?
I'm actually
You desire an audience with Lord Drillmont, do you? I desire a night in a warm bed with my wife.
Okay, this guy, this is great. Gotta go. Hope you have fun the rest of the stream. Have a good day, Mekama. Waves in chat. Say goodbye. Say goodbye to Mekama, chat.
So,
You play Final Fantasy X. Honeycomb, we're best friends now. Honeycomb, look at me. I see you there across the internet. We're best friends now. Hit you with the tightest laugh. Ah, ha, 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 ha. Final Fantasy X was my game growing up. Okay, does anyone else have this issue? I was playing Final Fantasy X. Young kid. My first real JRPG that I got into. I played other ones, but this was the first one I got into. And there's this part where you go on an airship and you face a dragon in the sky. And you have to, like, choose to move in or out with the airship. The problem was, I wasn't high enough level to fight this thing. Not only that, but because I was little, I was like 10 or 11, I didn't fill out the sphere grid well. Like, I didn't level up in a good way, so my characters were undertuned and weren't performing well. The problem is, once you're on the airship, you can't leave. There's no going back to the ground. It's a locked sequence. And I only had one save file. I didn't know, as an RPG fanatic now, that you should have multiple save files. So I'm stuck on an airship like 40 hours into the game. And I must have spent like 12 hours straight trying to kill this boss. Tears coming down. And you know what I had to do? This doesn't have a good ending. You're gonna go, oh, did you beat it? Did you beat it, Madigan? I don't know. Did you beat? No, I didn't. I started the game from the beginning. I had to start. I threw away 40 hours of playtime because I couldn't beat the stupid air dragon. So I had to start over again from the beginning and play through the whole thing. And needless to say, little baby me looked up a GameFAQs guide on how to use the sphere grid. By the way, if you've played Final Fantasy X, making Yuna a black mage, mwah, so good. Good soup. Ryder! Okay, I like you. I like you, Ryder. Welcome in. The absolute perfect last. Thanks for made my day. I mean, that's easy. I checked that off my list. Damn. If I knew it was that easy. Highest laugh gives me hives. It's supposed to sound cringe. Come on. Gotta have multiple save files in case you cast friends on someone. Hey, Kyo, I literally couldn't have multiple save files. We're on honor mode. I'm sorry, Ryder. I'm sorry, Ryder. Was that a subscription? Was that a subscription, Ryder? Thank you. Put down the over emotive. Thank you, though. That's really kind of you. Skill issue? Fair enough. Fair enough. Did the exact same thing, honestly. I ended up having to remake my save. Okay, Honeycomb, we are the same. I think we've had like a neural link and it's just been connected. Like a little synapse, like a zzz. Thank you so much for the sub, though, Ryder. Check out your new emotes. We have a lot of really cute ones of my kitty cat. We actually, the goal above me to multi-stream, we hit 100 a few days ago, and we got a bunch of new emotes in chat. My favorite being, stick 'em up. I got guns in the chat. What are you gonna do now, chat? Now you can't leave. Yeah, the dabbing airmic is also great. But yeah, Ryder, I didn't really get to welcome you because you came in and subbed up just right off the bat. Thank you for coming by. How are you doing? Have a dab party emote too? Ooh. Asics. Hopefully I said that right. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in, and how are you? That's Ryder, that's fantastic. That is such a good one. Actually, factually, I need to get around to playing 10 at some point, but I'm still working on Remake. Yeah, you can't give up. You've already given up on Remake, what, twice, Kyo? You need to keep going with it. You desire an audience with Lord Drillmont, do you not? I desire a night in a warm bed with my wife, but wishing won't make it so. Actually, I have letters, so maybe just let me in. What do we have here? Letters from Lords Orchifont and Francel, is it? Likely.
Oh, you're serious? What to do?
First time catching you on? Well, thank you. Oh, on TikTok! It was like, this guy sounds entertaining, so I followed you. Yeah, I've been getting a lot of people coming in from TikTok since Carve made that video. Thank you for coming over, Ryder.
Your timing could not have been worse, traveler. Lord Drillmont's attentions are focused solely on the stone vigil at present. In any case, it's not my responsibility to escort visitors. Take your letters and show them to, Sir Alboys. Yes, Sir Alboys can surely accommodate you. Seek her in the storeroom on the opposite side of the yard.
Hello from Austria. I think you're my first Austrian viewer. Welcome in, Hassix. How are you doing today? Is this your first time catching a Final Fantasy stream? But yeah, if you all want to join Ryder and being a sub, you may be able to for free. If you have Amazon Prime, you can check the subscription button below. And if it says subscribe for free with Prime, you can get the emotes and no ads for free on the stream. And it helps support me.
Where are you? Are you upstairs?
Oh, hi, Sid. Oh my god, Ryder. You don't know what you just did, Ryder. You don't understand what you just did. Because now I have to do something. There's a rule in my chat. If someone gifts 5 subs, then they earn something. And I'm gonna try to time it this time. Chat, believe in me. I need everyone to put like periods in chat because we're about to do a drum roll. All right. Did I get it? Did I do it? I feel like I get slightly closer each time to getting it correct. Ba-ba! First 5 gifted in a stream activates kitty cat ears. But Ryder, thank you so much for gifting those subs. That's so kind of you. The ears. You're good, thank you? Thank you. Show us your boobies. My titties. You love this? I'm glad. You earned it. Literally, you bought it. Oh shit, cat ears? Oh shit, oh shit. Seriously though, if you got gifted a sub from Ryder, make sure to thank them. That was incredibly generous. I mean, people see 5 gifted and they don't realize that that's real money. Like $5 a pop, that costs a good bit. So thank you so much. I really appreciate it, dude. Oh, and Camstar with the follow. Also appreciate it. Also. All right, where are we? Where is this person? Why are they hiding from me? I'm gonna scream. Okay, not in the beds. Okay, they're not over here. I thought they weren't downstairs either. Gotta support the fellow RPG streamers. Oh, you stream, Ryder. Let me give you a follow then. Ba-ba-ba-da. Ba-ba-ba-da-ba-da-da-da. Oh, it's giving me some issues. I'll check it out in a bit, Ryder. Sorry about that. I think that maybe my Twitch is giving me a little hiccup. If you're gonna scream, get closer and let me get the recording ready. I think my mic would just cut out. I think my noise gates make it so that I probably can't scream. Okay, so you're not in here. And you're not over here. So I guess you're not below. Are you above? Are you up somewhere? Or wait a minute. Are you below? Are you in here? You son of a bitch. I don't often swear on stream anymore, but you suck. Sir Brunhilde bade you speak with me, did he? I know not why he presumed I would be in a better position to help, but I assure you that he is mistaken. Lord Drillmont hasn't the time to spend speaking with low-ranking knights such as I. However, he always has a moment to spare for the head Cryogen, Astinian from Baldur's Gate. Why not visit the infirmary upstairs and show your letters to him? Amanda is so excited to play Baldur's Gate again with you guys, by the way. Is Final Fantasy as good as everyone says it is? I haven't played it yet. Ryder, it is one of my favorite games I've ever played. Let me put it this way. This is my second character. I have about 300 hours on my first character, and I'm now playing a second one. That's how much I like it. And Ryder?
There's something even better, Ryder. It's free.
What do you mean free, Madigan? I literally mean if you go to Square Enix's website on a computer, through Steam, or through your PlayStation, you can play the first 3 expansions of this game for free, no restrictions on playtime. And no, there's no gotcha. There's no bullshit about it. It's just free. So if you have any interest in Final Fantasy, the only barrier to entry is a download. It's so easy. And Flashfox with the copy pasta. Are you sponsored or something? No, dude, I just fucking love this game. I just really like this game. Plus, it is kind of a meme in the community that, have you ever heard of the critically acclaimed MMORPG Final Fantasy XIV with an expanded free trial which you can play through the entirety of A Realm Reborn and the award-winning Heavensward and thrilling Stormblood expansions up to level 70 for free with no restrictions on playtime? It's like a copy pasta that the community puts around. Wow. You need to play? You do, Annie. Like, if this even looks remotely interesting to you, it's worth it. So glad the memes have been updated. It's so good. We're really playing through all the Final Fantasy games in order. Oh, you're playing 6 right now? That's a freaking treat. How far are you in it, if you don't mind me asking? My only problem with the copy pasta is that it's more of an RP. Yeah, you're right. It is more of that. Gotta go, so get it sounds... Oh, yeah, no problem, Honeycomb. I stream every day, by the way, honey, nope, that's what I call my wife, Honeycomb. I stream every day at 1 p.m. EST, so you can see me literally any day you want if you want to stop by. I'm in the world of Ruin, and I have like 2 more party members to find. Okay, so you're getting in there then. I think 6 is up there in the top 5 maybe Final Fantasies. I think 6 is so good. Plus, you can suplex a freaking train. Any game that lets you do that is beyond excellent. Kefka's my favorite villain, whole stop. You're, of all time? Are you here to visit a patient, sir? What's this? A visit of introduction from House Fortonf in Helenhardt. With documents such as these, you need to seek an escort. Pray proceed to the barracks and speak with Sir Gordono. He should know Lord Drillmon's current whereabouts. Bro, they really are giving me the runaround, huh? 5 made me want to keep puppies. I haven't heard good things about 5. I may have been told to avoid 5. Work a split shift, 12-hour days. So 6 hours at one, 6 hours the other. That's a hard day to work, Ambi. That's actually really the fact that that's working out for you is very impressive. Happy you got to catch a stream today. I'm happy you came by. Before you leave, Honeycomb, let me get this here. If you're enjoying me and my content, I have a Discord. We have over 100 people online at a time usually. You can stop by there. We have a bunch of stuff to hang out with and even a place to toss animal pictures to show off. So if you want to join the Discord, I put the link right there. Final Fantasy has Kryl. Shit, I forgot about that, Kyo. It does have Kryl. While we're at it, YouTube, Flashbox, you're too good to me. You're like my hype man. I picture you behind me and slightly to the right, be like, yeah, and his YouTube too. Be like, yeah, what he said. What reasons have you for barging into... oh, I see. Well, you're in luck. Lord Drillmont is just up these stairs. Let us know, though, we'll not expect much. House Durandare as a whole does not hold adventurers in high regard. You had best state your intentions quickly and succinctly. Show proper respect, and it shall be returned in kind. Is using my job after all for a while? Well, hey, Flashbox, I'm hiring. I can give you a great salary of $0.00. How's that sound?
I can pay you an exposure.
Sir Gordono permitted you passage. Very well. Speak.
Bark. I joined Whoop Whoop. Hell yeah, Honeycomb. I also announced when I'm going live there too, Honeycomb, so if you forget, you get pinged as well. Have a good rest of the stream. Have a good day. Thank you for coming by.
You wish to brave a ruined outpost filled with Scalekin to secure an airship that you may not be there. Are you the avatar of the Fury herself?
Alfie, no! Sid!
We are the scions of the 7th Dawn, Lord Drillmont. You know our name, and you know of our deeds. We are to come to Corthus to slay Garuda, Lady of the Vortex. To that end, we seek the Enterprise, the airship of Master Sid Non Garland, who stands before you now. Master Garland, you're alive! That's impossible! Indeed it is, my lord. Do not be deceived by their honeyed words. These foreigners are not to be trusted. At this critical moment in Ishgardian history, as House Durandare marshals its forces to retake the Stone Vigil, who should appear in Whitebrim front but 3 mysterious strangers?
Emo Trash Lord? Damn. You know, Emo Trash Lord, me too. Ohio is for Lovers comes on and I'm headbanging. I'm crying. How you doing today? Welcome to stream.
Sid Garland, missing and presumed dead since before the Calamity, and 2 Scions of the 7th Dawn, a defunct band of misfits recently exterminated by the Empire. The lesser houses may have been duped by their grandiose lies, but I should hope that House Durandare would have greater sense. I know not why these 3 seek the Stone Vigil, but I know we cannot permit them to pass.
Thank you for your counsel, Inquisitor. For a moment I nearly believed this mummer's farce. You 3 will not enter the outpost until we have reclaimed it, and until you declare your true intentions as well.
Great voice, bro. Greetings from Peru. Oh my gosh. Is it Chimuel? I'm probably saying it wrong, but welcome in. And from Peru is awesome. I think you're my first Peruvian chatter. And is it Yoa Vasco? Almost reminds me of like Johan Vasquez, the person who made Invader Zim. Welcome into you as well. How are you doing?
It can be moons before House Durandare purges the dragons from the Stone Vigil. We cannot afford to wait that long. Sid, Talael, we must do whatever it takes to earn Lord Drillmont's trust. Understood?
I'm right here. I can hear you.
I mean, I'll be like, actually, no, I'm not talking to you, so how could you hear me? Excuse you, private conversation. Uh-oh, wait, did I go too far? Oh, no, right here.
You the lad responsible for that commotion upstairs? Aye, word travels fast in Whitebrim front. I gather you still wish to change Lord Drillmont's mind. If there's one thing I learned about the man in my times here, is that he listens to and respects the opinions of those under his command. Win over the barracks and he's sure to take notice. How, you ask? That's easy. Serve the poor souls decent fare for a change. The last few supply shipments contain no meat whatsoever, and the knights are rightfully beginning to complain. I'm thinking we could prepare them steaks using mud puppy tail meat.
Damn. That doesn't sound very tasty.
Thinking we could prepare them steaks using mud puppy tail. Wouldn't be quality meat, 'tis true, but the damn sight better than nothing. If you want to lend a hand, why not away at a lurking mud puppy in Danavin Pass? Take this bottle of vinegar. Locals say it weakens the mud puppies by clogging their mucus glands, drawing the skin.
I mean, just let me kill it. I don't want to have to eat an item. I just walk into the barracks and rolled it out. Yeah, I just show them meatspin.com and their minds will explode. By the way, don't go there, chat. I know I said that out loud, but don't listen to streamer and everything. Oof. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Am I getting lost? Am I bamboozling myself, chat? Ooh. Apparently clicking in the thumbstick dismounts your chocobo. Good to know. Oh my god, he's controlling with one hand. What kind of sorcerer is he? He's not very good at controlling with only one hand, though. Hey, they're fighting the mud puppy too. Here, let me help you out, bud. You seem like you're having some trouble with it. Suki Longtail, no, I'll save you. I got you, little sprout. That's so cute. Two of us just having a good time chatting with each other and being like, thanks, bud. Reference to meat spin, my favorite is my political party's webpage. There's a lemon party. To the webpage. Yeah, exactly. You know, I've never heard of Lemon Party. Are they a good are they a good political party? Saying that Yellow hasn't learned yet? Exactly. That it is really cute that they're helping me. Also, can I point out how tanky this thing is? What is going on? This mob was not properly tuned. Oh yeah, they're good? Ah. Well, my favorite breakfast is blue waffles. You should look those up too. So are we just going with old internet memes? How about I shoop the whoop, fire my laser and whatnot. Monster World tune is called Suitcase Girls. Blue Demon, I said don't look it up. We're making reference to bad things. Please, God, don't look it up. Basically, think of if you had a shitty friend who likes to... It despawned! Oh no! Oh God almighty! Hey Kyo, you wanna kill it with me? Please. Please, Kyo, save me. I'll love you forever, Kyo. Damn, thing is so tanky. I'm supposed to use the vinegar on it. I'm supposed to use the vinegar on it. Little hug for you too, Kyo. Something wrong? Oh, okay. It's a venereal disease. It looks gross, is what it is, Demon. It may be that it's been overshadowed by now. I haven't laughed that hard in a long while. Well, you're welcome, Blue Space. Should have one of my tags be comedy. Huh. The internet erased it back in 2010. They destroyed it. I was there. I was there when the laws were written. Don't question me, witch. I'm gonna go grab a cup of water real quick. Don't panic, chat. I know I'll be off the screen for a few seconds, but don't panic. I'll be right back. Kisses. I said don't brag! I said don't brag! Ah, no! Look at you parked on top of my head. Like my guardian angel. Annie, for you. You D-gen. You D-gen in my chat. You know what? I want to give you a better one.
Ada.
How's that? Kyo trying to warm you up with her PTSD Firebird. I don't know, that's just another day for Kyo. I feel like Kyo lives in PTSD. It didn't work, did it? I thought it was an idiotic idea. Oh dear. Remind me to never wander near Mud Puppy's spawning grounds without a bottle of vinegar, which I was supposed to use and didn't. That's why it was so tanky. Any road. This should only take a moment. I'll just need you to do this, and voila. Never seen a man cook steaks that fast, have you? Take these 3 and distribute them to the hungry knights here up and above.
You there, lad. Don't think I didn't see you and the cook conspiring together. Let me make myself perfectly clear. If you wish to buy my trust with a steak, it would be my pleasure to oblige. Based. Yes, yes. I feel invigorated, refreshed, as if I have the strength of 10 men and their wits besides. I should have no trouble concocting a new reason to refrain from sentry duty. This guy is a king. I love him. Ooh, Ryder. Kirito from Sword Art Online. I have not watched it. Let me see if I can pull up a Kirito scene. Usually when I like to do a quote, I ask that people provide a quote, but let's see if I can look up a video. That's the abridged. I don't need the abridged. And help me is here. Thank you for the follow. Oh, you did give me the quote. My apologies. I looked over.
You just sit tight. Show's about to start.
Is that also a dub? Like, this isn't what he really sounds like, is it?
Though the first 3 rows are a splash zone.
What do you mean by that?
This has got to be a dub, like a dub. And this is probably going to be in Japanese. That's the abridged.
Yes!
Yes!
New swords! Come on, give me a quote so I can hear what your voice actually sounds like. Nothing, huh? Let's see, I'll just try to do my best anime protagonist voice. I'd rather die with someone than let that person die before my eyes. Let's see if I put him in English. Ooh, this might be good. This might be good. That's a bad thing to hear his voice. It really is. I'm just trying to find a good one on YouTube.
First off, well, typical party doesn't stand a chance against.
Come on, Kirito. Let me hear your beautiful vocals.
Need a raid group made up of multiple parties. Let's do this.
Is SAO worth watching? I know a lot of people said that the first, 2 seasons were kind of mid, but I never got into it myself.
You got left out too, huh?
You got left out too, huh? Okay, a little deeper and breathier.
Not even. I wasn't left out. It's just everyone seems like they're already friends.
So you're solo too.
You're solo too. Okay, I kind of got his voice. It's a little bit darker and more gruff. Okay. What is it you want to be? I'd rather die with someone than let that person die before my eyes. He's probably screaming it too. I'd rather die with someone than let that person die before my eyes. He can't see Shiny has his AirPods in. His AirPods are in. No. But was he Sour Twinkle? Come on, welcome in. How you doing today? Let's see if I'm a nerd. Is that him saving Asuna before they're married? Absolutely, it's good. He's Silver the Hedgehog. Ooh, I do love Silver. Solo Leveling just dropped. I know. I haven't watched it yet. I want to get a couple episodes built up, and then I want to watch it, maybe with chat. Have I seen Demon Slayer? I read Demon Slayer. I didn't watch it. I want it. So I have a thing where if an anime comes out, I like it to be finished before I watch it, because otherwise what'll happen is I'll get caught up, and then never watch it again. Smart, I couldn't wait. I try. It's hard. It's hard. Gotta show off the puppy. Puppy time. He's Makoto Negi. Tell him, Negi. Mwah. Sword Art Online has ups and downs, but I could write an entire paper on it. Mwah. Puppy. There's a puppy in chat. Puppy. Ryder with the 100 bit, 200 with the 300. Are you gonna watch Dungeon Oh my god, Ryder. Okay, Ryder. Ryder, wait. Pause, Ryder, pause. Don't do any more. You can do text to speech with those. If you're gonna spam me with bits, you can do text to speech. Are you gonna watch Dungeon Meshi? I love Dungeon Meshi. Annie, you met the #1 Dungeon Meshi fan. I have read through the entirety of Dungeon Meshi. Well, I guess to be fair, I've read through half of Dungeon Meshi, 2/3 of Dungeon Meshi, and then the entirety of Dungeon Meshi since it started coming out. Because I caught it when it was like 20 chapters in. Like, not even that far into its life cycle. I think I got it right when they were the first time they meet the mermaids, like the half-fish people. That's when I first got into it. And then I reread it like a year later, and then when it finally finished, I read through it again. It was so good. Well, now you tell me. I was trying to tell you to wait, Ryder. I was trying. Watched every show of this season so far. It's an interesting season. I've heard from the girl finds a BDSM book. Interesting. I didn't know about that part. When did this Sonic Mania go on? When did that even happen? Have we been boogieing to Sonic Mania for like 24 minutes? How long have we just been boogieing to Sonic Mania for 24 minutes, chat? What is going on? That wasn't on my docket for today. Blue Space, what voice would you like me to do? And what's the quote? You want me to do Pikachu? I'll try. You know what? I'll hit you with 2. I'll hit you with my best actual high voice Pikachu. I'll hit you with a deep one too. Pikachu. 10 bits, gotta go for now, sadly. Demon, thank you for coming by. I appreciate it, dude. And thank you for the biddies. Pika. I don't have, see, doing a high voice is hard for me. Pikachu. It's so bad. But here, I'll get you with this is better. Ready?
Pikachu. Pikachu, man.
Ryan Reynolds Pikachu. Bro, Detective Pikachu is so good. It was just so good.
We ought to at least receive a hearty meal before we march off to die in this godforsaken waste.
I feel like I don't usually ever watch movies. I think that Detective Pikachu may be one of the few I've watched semi-recently. And I watched it when it came out.
Ever must we train to maintain our skill at arms, yet never are we to receive proper sustenance.
By the way, just one more time, Ryder, thank you so much for those bits. That's really appreciated and very kind of you, especially after you gifted those subs earlier. It's very kind.
You're a godsend, friend. Too few apprentice that House Durandare must do more than fair share for the sake of Ishgard.
Bro, no worries? I'm not worried, I'm just thanking, you know? Who am I to not show appreciation to a kind soul? Not you. Who wants to talk to you, nerd? Sound like Patrick Warburton?
Right. The poison for Cusco. Cusco's poison.
The other day, I hit Amanda with
And I never liked your spinach puffs. Ever.
So good. The poison for Cusco. Squeak, squeaker, squeak, squeakin'. Gonna be something special for me to head to the cinema. Like, I went to see Godzilla -1. Ooh, I heard that one was really good. And The Boy and the Heron. So I've not seen that one.
It feels wonderful to see everyone in such high spirits. Amazing what good food can do for morale, eh? But I've forgotten about the hard-working Cryurgens in the infirmary. So rarely do they take their meals here in the hall. Mind taking the steak to Sonoda? She's doubtless so preoccupied with the health of her patients, she neglected to attend to her own.
I would say Patrick Warburton, he is the best man at sounding like Patrick Warburton. His voice is so iconic, but it is his voice, you know? He doesn't do voices, he does Patrick Warburton. Which is all he needs. Man's a godsend. Oh, the Studio Ghibli film, that's right, Flashbox, the one you keep telling me to watch and that I keep not doing it.
Beg your pardon, sir, but I'm busy attending to this man. Be with you in a moment.
Actually, here's a steak. Love him as Brock Samson in Venture Bros. Bro, I haven't thought about Venture Bros in years. Oh my god. Robert Pattinson was so good in The Boy and the Heron. He's in it. I still have the Twilight stigma. You know, growing up with him as Edward, it's still the stigma. But I tried to get better. I know he's very good in his recent appearances.
Is that... Come to think of it, it's been quite a while since I last ate. I suppose it wouldn't hurt to have a nibble. Oh my, this is fantastic. Thank you so much. I'll eat the rest right away.
Hi, Sid. Is that a job I can't beat you over not heading to overpriced? What? Is that a job I can't beat you over not heading to overpriced prices? My brain's having trouble with that one, Flashbox. He didn't sound like himself in the movie. Oh, interesting. That means he's a pretty decent voice actor because he can portray roles and people not notice it's him.
Might I have a word with you, Talael? It concerns the Cryurgens. After speaking with them earlier, I learned they lack sufficient alembics for their needs, you see. So I used some of their broken equipment to craft a more advanced alembic, both as a gesture of goodwill and as a means to help me recover my memories, since working with my hands kindles familiar feelings. All I require to complete the device are the cores of 3 ice spirits, who commonly used to reduce the temperatures of alchemical mixtures. There's a way to alter their properties so they draw the cold within, rather than radiate it without. It must sound ridiculous to you, impossible even, yet somehow I know it will work.
Oh, I got you, Flash. Speaking of movies, Cinema Theory reacted to WALL-E, and now Neo and I really want to rewatch it. WALL-E's so good. We should do WALL-E for the next movie night. For those of you who aren't aware, if I have a Patreon, it's like a $10 a month thing, and we do weekly nights where we hang out and watch movies together. So if you're interested in joining my Patreon, the link is below me. I've never seen WALL-E. Ooh, Flash, that's gonna be a good time then. Although it is full of love, so that's difficult. I don't know. Maybe there's not enough evil in it. People think voice acting is easy, but that's how you end up with Chris Pratt as Mario. Yeah, I love Christopher Pratt as Mario. It's a me, Mario. You have 2 votes for it right away? I mean, it's a damn good movie. I adore WALL-E. Does this still work? Does what still work? Hey, it does still work. I haven't touched those redeems and not redeems, the exclamation points in forever. Oh, Rodolfo. And I'm having a great day with y'all today. I missed it. When is the movie viewing parties? I have a Patreon, Blue Space, And it's basically like $10 a month, and we do a weekly on Thursdays around usually 7 p.m. EST. We hang out and watch movies. Last week we watched Princess Mononoke, and I think we're doing WALL-E this week. Do you have a coffee? I do not, Annie. I don't really know what coffee is. I know artists use it a lot. The only thing I have right now is a Patreon. The Earth is a desolate wasteland. I mean, true. And that humans are shrimp gamers. Actually, honestly, Sven, you are right. Uh-oh, ad time. I love Twitch and the fact that it forces me to run ads. It's great. I love it when my viewers just can't watch me. It's like Patreon, but more for one-time tips rather than subscriptions. Okay, interesting. No, I don't have that, but I have a donation button below that goes through like PayPal, and with it you can do text-to-speech.
Have you obtained the cores? If so, please show them to me.
I don't know about WALL-E is cute robot and fat dude in chair. There's a lot of fat dudes in chair.
What an amazing device, but is it truly an Albemic, sir? I've never seen its like before. I too am unsure of what to make of this machine. While certainly impressive, I've no idea how to make use of it. Nevertheless, if it's as effective as he claims, it'll make great boon to the infirmary. Think of the medicines we could create, the lives we could save. Even so, I wonder. Where 3 kindly strangers, bearer of gifts wondrous and strange, for his generosity comes at a cost. Their earnest efforts are but a means to an as yet unknown end. Moreover, you should be wary of associating with individuals who have interfered with the questioning of a suspected heretic. He did what? Bless you, Inquisitor. Coming along when you did, we almost succumbed to the temptations and profited off these unbelievers.
Yay, religion.
Why does that man detest us so? Is it because we interrupted Lord Francis' trial? Whatever his reasons, he clearly means to oppose us at every turn.
Well, let's invest the investigator, huh? All right, chat. It's time. It's time. I know it's sad, but it's time for me to end stream. We got a good stream out of it today. I'm surprised I lasted for 3 hours, considering not having my meds. This was a great stream. To all the new people who came in, thank you for coming by. The fact that you stayed here and chatted with me is incredibly kind, and it made my day a lot better. To everyone who comes every stream or every few streams, thank you too. And a special thanks to Ryder for the bits and the gift subs. I really, really appreciate it. I'm gonna find someone for us to raid so that we can share this love. Let's see this. I keep raiding Sweaty Little Koi. I don't want to always do it because I don't know. It feels weird to keep raiding the same person. Does anyone else I usually watch stream right now? Oh, let's look at Final Fantasy. God, this is so good. I have a raid message here for you to put in when we go over. Put it in chat. Make sure to copy and paste. And let's find someone to raid. Find someone got lower viewers. Make sure that they can get some love from us. Ooh, VTuber. Everyone knows me, knows I'm a sucker for VTubers. I've never met this person before, but we're going to raid Average Phantom. There we go. Raid channel. So make sure we give Average Phantom a nice, warm welcome from our community. And let them know where you came from. Phantom. There we go. Thank you so much. All I know about the one. Hope you feel better. See you next stream. Thank you, Professor, for coming by. Bat Coaster, Blue Space, Flash Fox, Keo, Annie, everyone in chat here who's talked, thank you so much. I love you bunches, and I'll see you tomorrow at 1 p.m. EST. Goodbye, y'all.